Whoa! Hey everybody! What's going on? It's me, the funny Yell Man. I'm transcending. Oh wait, it did stop. Oh, okay, no, there it goes. All right, hey, we did it. Yeah, what's up, everybody? All right, thanks for the intro, Billy. What's up? Yell Pieces here. I'm ready to do it. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna yell. You know, I was just really hoping for episode 4 of fucking the silly series known as Road to Raft Tale to be here, but it's not here. Hey, thanks, Bellengard.
Easy money.
Appreciate that, buddy. I still have not gotten thank you, Baxter, on this. I gotta write that down. Thank you, Baxter. TYB, bro. TYB. That's our shorthand now. Only we Baxter bros know what's up with that. All right, let's. Hey, thanks again to Jack is Boy for being on last week's episode. Had a great time. It was perfect timing because there was no shit out at the time, so worked out great. We could talk about whatever the fuck. And now, because the slackers, the absolute slackers over at TCB Scans have not delivered fucking episode 4 of this shitty meme in-between series, probably because they have way higher priorities to worry about right now. But that's really inconveniencing me personally, because I will not deviate from the Friday episode schedule. So here we go. Jack, it didn't bother me, is boy. Can you imagine anything worse than not getting mad at a children's cartoon? I can't. Ah! That is not pretty good. That's pretty bad. But thanks, J Tanny.
Easy
Thanks, buddy.
money.
It truly is easy money. TYB, bro. TYB. Yeah, okay. Just because Oda gets a vacation, that doesn't mean those guys do. Exactly right. Exactly right. TCB is slow because there's a road to Raft tells there's so much text. I mean, that makes sense. Hey, man, they're doing the Lord's work out there. I could not be more pleased that they're doing their work as they must. Base Nude Morgans for $5. Kanji quiz time. Oh god, One Piece edition. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this my whole fucking life. I know exactly what that is. Wait, let me just pull it up. You know what that first one is? Aka. Look at it. Look at Aka. That means red. On the right, it means dog. That's Aka Inu, boys, the best damn admiral in the fleet.
The American people are tired of women.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. Okay, hey, let's shift over. Haka Inu is here. Let's stay on my toes. Thank you, Morgans. Oh, and by the way,
easy money.
That's how that truly was, dude. As soon as I learned red, which was after dog in my kanji, I immediately was like, I know what I need to use this for. You know, it was my boy Sakazuki. All right, let's go over here, shall we? Woo! All right, here we are. Okay, now as always, okay, what's our little spin we're putting on it today? Goda Hacked, just too easy, just way too easy, right? What else can one have? All right, because obviously this is a gambling stream. I endorse gambling. I think gambling is based. I think predatory loans are based. I think everything that's potentially exploitative and corrupting of the mind and the innocence of children is based. That's kind of my whole thing. So what shall we gamble on? And for the record, let's take a look at the results last time. Check it out. Goda went in strong, but the winner was Jackda. It had to be Jackda.
Shut up, bitch.
Hackda, Goda, or Gotcha? I don't know about that one. All right, so Goda came in strong, but was unfortunately soundly defeated. Do not get it twisted. Do not gamble. Do not start gambling. Gambling is entertainment and entertainment only. You won't break even. You won't win. You won't do any of that. You understand? You only go into debt and ruin your life. I mean, obviously true, but also let's not ignore that it could be really funny if that happened to someone else, but not me. You know what I'm saying?
The American people are tired of women.
Thank you. Thanks, Bertie. Okay, so let's see. Okay, start prediction. I'm going. Okay, is it Goda or Hackda? Noda was on the table. What else we got? Oh, nice, Sora, Goofy, fucking Donald. Noda. I mean, Noda, I feel, is on the table again. Cuckda. Well, you know, it's Cuckda all the time. It's pretty frequently Cuckda these days. Nothing to. All right, we'll mix it up. It's. Oh, wait. We're so nothing that we're bordering on. We're bordering on.
You're gonna be recompleted.
Recompleted. Or just because I think it's funny, I'm putting recompleted. What does it mean? It's up to you. Recompleted duh is on the board. You have 30 minutes to vote. Go to Hackdoor or recompleted duh is the options because I make the rules. Okay, there you go. It says go to or hacked, but there's a third option in there. Vote now, and by the end of the stream, hopefully, you're gonna be recompleted. All right, what does that mean? I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, I guess there's no more avoiding it. We have to talk about the road to... Is there a new one? Oh, God, please. Let me just... Please, let me... No, okay, I'm forced to talk about this shit. So let's talk about Nika for a while. Oh, God. Nika and Yamato, my two favorite things in One Piece. Okay, here we go. Oh, God, both things that are just... that have a lot of good... but the way that Oda has done them has been deeply annoying. However, you know, I was thinking about this before. I was reflecting on my relationship with our boy Jinbei, you know, Stonewall Jinbei. And I was avoid Nika for one more week. I would love to do that. Diamond hands on Koda. Right, I was reflecting on my relationship with Jinbei and how I was you guys know I've said this a million times, but like everything about how I hate Jinbei, it was really all about how annoyed I was. Like, one, Jinbei was unnecessary. Okay, whatever. But once we were past that, it was just, why is he taking so fucking long to get him into the fucking crew? And like none of the reason of like the times he didn't join, like there was no reason Oda had to write it that way. And now we know definitively, based on the way the story has gone, that it just was not. It didn't need to be that way. He could have joined directly after Fishman Island, and I would have been actually happy at that time if he had just done that. So, like, there was no reason, because he had to formally quit Big Mom's crew. Whatever, just write it differently, bro. Just write it differently. You know, any of that shit. Okay, but my point is not to rant about Jinbei. I was just annoyed about the way it was done. However, now that Jinbei is in the crew, like everything that we're doing about One Piece, like I'm reading One Piece, you guys are all experiencing it here as our first time readers of One Piece. I've already gone back and read large amounts of One Piece, but like things get fucked around and jerked and twisted up. I like a big fat waterbender, Sims. Nothing wrong with that on its face. I mean, I've got like a couple of things like, well, that kind of, I feel like this might like fuck with like the power levels because like now they've got a really strong ocean guy. Will it really be such an obstacle? The answer is yes, it will still be, right? We're at like big threat, Shichibukai level power levels. Okay, so whatever. Oda wrote himself. Luckily, Oda did a very smart thing at the beginning of the series, and he set the series at a time where like they don't have so much advanced technology that like just nature itself will continue to be an obstacle. I mean, as it is in real life, honestly. We haven't conquered jack shit yet. But anyway, point being, Jinbei is now in the crew. Ever since Jinbei had finally joined the crew, and like I slowly got over it, I've been warming up to him just little by little, as I just don't need to worry about it anymore, right? You know what I'm saying? So like the Nika thing is just the way that it was done was, I do think it probably counts as the worst implemented retcon in the history of shonen manga. I think that it's fair to say that, and it's not that I don't like everything about it, you know, we've been over this a lot, but the way it was done was just so bizarre and stupid, you know, I don't know. But I mean, I agree with you, Simsy. Jinbei's one character gimmick of being really polite, bro, I actually think that's funny. And I I was laughing when we saw like Rokugyu or whatever show up, and he was just the only one at the banquet. That was actually funny, and I laughed, like sincerely, and that's all good. I mean, I was stoked when Jinbei first showed up early on in the series. Okay, whatever. You understand the point, right? As time goes on and like the annoying things kind of fade away into the background, and we don't need to torture ourselves about like, how will Oda do this? You can relax about it over time, right? So I think with like Yamato and even the Nika stuff, like the edges are going to get smoothed out over time, and I'll be less of a fucking, you know, I'll be less annoyed about it over time, you know? Oda's definitely going senile. He needs to bring me in to write the end of the series. It's just a smart thing to do. There you go. All right. It's too many Straw Hats. Brooke and Robin still have about 2 moments each. More Straw Hats means 100 more chapters per arc. I mean, you're not wrong, Reddit Sephiroth. That's, you know, bloat has been the problem since the beginning. And indeed, gatekeeping Yamato was absolutely based, and that line alone, you guys were absolutely right. That line alone massively swayed me to liking Jinbei. A Stonewall Jinbei is my favorite new member of the crew, for sure. All right, anyway. As long as the Hackta is isolated in Wano, that'll be good. I mean, the true Hackta is, well, I was gonna say is mostly isolated to Wano, but then again, Sabo came back in Dressrosa. I mean, Sabo is really a creature of the post-time skip era when, you know, it was just that Dressrosa is where the implementation hit and it sucked. So, okay, whatever. Let's not rehash. Let's move along, shall we? Let's try to get through some of this without getting too mad at ourselves. We'll see what we got. And I mean, it's true. When you make foundational changes like making him a fucking zone fruit, I mean, we've kind of already dealt with the worst of it, I think. We have suffered and survived the worst implications of the Nika, probably, but we'll see. All right, anyway. The only time Jinbei got angry is when Arlong tried to give him his opinion racism at its best. Oh, yeah, you're right. Jinbei is definitely racist. Notice how Jinbei dropped like a hot potato his fishman crew and ran to join a human crew as fast as possible. Bro. I think he's got a lot of self-hatred he needs to work through, that Jinbei, you know? Uncle Jinbei. So you know what? Maybe there is hope for this Jinbei guy after all.
The American people are tired of
Fishman. There you go. All right, thanks, buddy. All right, okay, let's read. Anything? I'm sure there's incredible, crucial lore on the side here. Wano's future has finally been returned after it was stolen by Kaido. What lies in store for this country and the wider world? Let's look back as our heroes entered the final phase of their adventure to recover the great treasure, One Piece. Hey, you know what I was doing just the other day? I was reading some One Piece in Japanese, and I was looking at the way that, I mean, it really is important to understand Japanese when you're like reading back like a series with a lot of like detail to it, and like the way that that One Piece is written is actually really interesting. In fact, I'm just gonna Google it real quick. One Piece. See, I want the actual treasure One Piece. One Piece wiki. One Piece treasure. Let's see if that does it. Well, absolutely true. Base News Morgans. It's written in katakana there. But I was looking at a spot where it was actually written in like much longer kanji. It's just that it's pronounced. One Piece. Yeah. This is it right here. It's here. I'll show you just for fun. It's this. I don't know if I can make it much bigger. It's like Hitotsu Nagi no Dai, and then it's something treasure. I think this is pirate treasure. So that'd be like Kaizoku Hole or something. Dai Kaizoku Hole, that's probably it. So like this literally means like one individual piece. I don't know what the Nagi means of like great pirate treasure, but it's pronounced One Piece. Isn't that interesting? So it's like written in a bunch of kanji, and Hitotsu means like one thing. So that's, I guess, where it comes from. Although I don't know when it was first called this. I'd have to go back and actually, I'm one of the, basically the main reason I'm even learning Japanese is so that I can understand One Piece better specifically. Because there's no other series I have this level of investment in and actually want to like go line by line and analyze the lore. Nothing else I really give a shit about. But with One Piece, I do, you know. Where's the rest of the piece? Yeah, well, that's going to be the thing. 2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece. Those are all going to be in other places for sure. All right, here we go. Okay, everybody's favorite character, Yamato, the Road to Laugh Tale. Here we go. Road to Laugh Tale, Volume 3, Wano edition. So you know it's good. Yeah, it's true. We just need to let Japan learn English, you know. That's what we really need. And then they can leave their backwards hick ways of speaking Nipponese behind and welcome us in the 21st century already. That'll be good. Although, you know, Tokyo is very, I was in Tokyo like a decade ago. Very English friendly. I had no trouble getting by speaking almost no Japanese. All right, anyway. So, One Piece next. One Piece Deep, Nika and Joy Boy. One Piece Data, Devilfruit Compendium. All right, there's going to be so much to get annoyed about this fucking thing. Like, yeah, you know, like, it was sure great how, like, Luffy personally just got, like, pages and pages of designs. All these interesting characters historically have gotten pages and pages and pages, right? Like, surely it's not going to be, like, one of the most out-of-nowhere fucking mid-ass characters with a fucking retarded, boring gimmick that for some reason is generating just a lot of fucking confusion among the fandom. Surely that person is going to get, like, tons of screen time compared to everybody else. Oh, God, just fucking kill me now. All right, what do we got here? Okay. Let's get into Nika, everybody's favorite concept in One Piece. Oh, God. All right. So what did Oda play in since chapter 1? Can we get some chapter? Wait, do I have a chapter 1 emote? No, I've got the convenient emote. I really want chapter 1 to be a to be an emote. Chapter 1 is definitely my favorite meme that goes on in the convenient. Yeah, thank you, Future Mac. Let's post a lot of convenience can be our stand-in for chapter 1 here. You know. Yes, thank you, Palm Primus. That's good. That's good. All right. Oh, Lord, I didn't read the chapter before voting. You fool! You're just going to gamble with your buckaroo bits like that? You see, you get what you deserve. You get what you fucking deserve. All right. The user's body gains the properties of rubber because, as everyone knows, the mythical god Nika is made of rubber, right? We all knew that. Hacked is the chapter 1 emote. Well, you're not wrong. Oda planned to sense the elevator with Nomura. Absolutely true. All right. Oh, God. All right. He's laughing. He's laughing. He planned it all since chapter 1. Rubber equals freedom, as everyone knows. I was watching a video how Skypiea foreshadowed Nika, and as a new One Piece reader currently on Marineford, it's so stupid. Skypiea has zero freaking references to this Nika shit. I mean, yes, it's so, I mean, I don't want to go too much. You guys have heard me talk about this a million times. I don't even know if I have a word for this. In fact, I need to come up with a word for this concept that is like the kind of writing that Oda does is like he leaves lots of pieces behind in his long series so that he can build on them in the future. This is like a common long-running shonen manga technique specifically pointed out in Bakuman. And they say, like, whoa, you left all these things that retroactive foreshadowing. I mean, that almost gives it too much credence, but that is accurate, though. That is what it is. It is retroactive foreshadowing. In fact, that's the best word I've heard so far. Backshadowing, that's not bad. I'm writing these down. One day I might do a piece about these. I don't know. Depends how much I want to do. Like, that'd be something good. Maybe I could just whip up, like, a rant to put on Talking Pirates someday. I don't know, about this specific thing. So that people can, like, have the argument in one place, so that when someone says some absolutely retarded bullshit about how it was planned since chapter 1, you know, since it was planned since the elevator, I have the perfect term for it. Mickle! Oh no, don't do it to me.
It's gonna be recompleted.
Mickle is gonna be recompleted. Backfilling's good too, you know. Planting seeds that might not grow. I mean, all true. It's the writing equivalent of sketching. Yeah. I mean, and it's the writing equivalent of, I mean, you know, because it's like a finished product. He did put this reference to those gods there. And I mean, look, I mean, I think that it's only the sober take that he, you know, he was just like writing out lore for Skypiea at the time. And then he like did some, I still see this to this day. I really can't believe the credulity with which people seriously talk about how like it was actually planned since Skypiea. That like it just doesn't make sense. I don't know why they think that, man. It really annoys me. It really annoys me that I'm sharing space with these people as we read this series. It does annoy me that these people are around me, and I feel like it's coloring the fucking a reputation of the series that I fucking consume, and it fucking annoys me, man. This fucking rubes. And it's like, just accept it for what it is. It's just like Oda playing to things that he wrote in the past in a, I mean, I don't think it's clever in the sense that he like referenced something old and he's bringing it back, and that's fun and cool. I should bring more people to debate. Jack wasn't even a debate. Jack was a friendly talk about a series that we both love, you know? Other people dumb, me smart. Thank you for summing it up, Simpsy. That is actually true. I'm not saying everybody's dumb. I just say I'm so surprised that people do this. Guys, I am not that smart, all right? Let's just debunk that. My IQ is sub-room temperature, right? Celsius, okay? I am happy to say that I'm dumb, but, like, other people just on this one thing, it's just that, it's that X-File shit. They want to believe. They have a vested interest in Oda being a god, right? So that the thing that they like gets a larger veneer of, like, intelligence to it. It gets a larger veneer of smarts. You know what I'm saying? They want it to be more praised so that they can attach themselves to it because they shape their identity around this fucking media that they consume, which, hey, I've done myself a bit, but, you know, it's good to have other things too, to not solely do that. But I'm probably talking, I can't even say it's just teenagers, because I'm not going to name names, but I see people doing it. I see them doing it, and I don't understand how they can go through that intellectual exercise and feel comfortable being like, yup, that's what planned since Skypiea. This specific thing was obviously planned since Skypiea. This, like, Nika, it's like, just say that he, like, built from it, bro. All right, anyway, I'm sorry. Even that was way too much of a rant. You guys have heard me say it a million times before. Oh, I just get frustrated, you know? I get frustrated. What can I say? And by the way, I missed a donation there. Let me go back. It was planned since Wanted, since the cradle, since the first atoms formed. You know, it was planned. Most of the One Piece YouTubers are at least as old as Nate, so it ain't just teens. I mean, yeah. I'm a fucking old man doing this shit, but, you know. It's the drums, Nate, the drums. Oh, yeah, that post people have been talking about like the, the drums in, the drums in the, like, the whatever that song is, like, the fighting song of the anime, that, like, oh, when Oda heard that, I mean, again, is it outside, I mean, was Oda inspired by drums in general? Obviously, yes. You know, Snoother, you're right. It doesn't matter that it's planned. I'm shadow boxing these arguments that I do see, and they annoy me, and I feel like it does sully the reputation, because your average onlooker isn't going to even know this argument in a detailed enough way. It's just that if they look into it, they're going, it will be humiliating for me as people who shares, like, a fucking space with these people, you know? All right, anyway. By the way, Base News Morgans donated $10 and said an easy one, Kurohige and Shirohige. That is too easy, and that is, in fact, easy money, man. Not even, I mean, I don't even know if there is kanji for hige. By the way, I guess you guys might not know. I mean, you probably do, right? Kurohige, black, and then hige is facial hair or beard, so black beard. Shirohige, white beard. Boom. There you go. I bring it up on screen if I could easily, but I can't. So there you go. I'll try to be a little faster while it's still on screen. Oda stole the drums from the little drummer boy. Absolutely. He stole them from Jesus Christ himself. He had that little drummer boy and Oda took him. Not cool, man. All right. What do we got here? Okay. In combat, they're supposedly limited by their imagination, putting smiles on faces far and wide. Okay, again. Once you get past all the cringe, all the retcons, it's like, okay, fine. The Gomu Gomu Awakening is freedom, man. Fine. Cool. I'm with you. I like Luffy being freedom, man. That's totally cool. That's totally fine. Links to the Joy Boy stuff in the past, a little on the nose, little prophecy bullshit, but okay, whatever. It's not the end of the world. As long as Luffy's not the Destiny Boy, that's okay. Or just like a little sprinkling is okay. A sprinkling is acceptable. Just don't go too far into it, you know? The human fruit model Nika, my absolute. Oh, wait, what's it called again? I think it's called that. Yo ho ho, he took a bite of human fruit model Nika mythical Zoan. Great. Ooh, great question. Would you rather remove Nika or everything hockey? Labrat CC. Okay, I think the answer to this question will make people see that I mean business. You guys know how much I hate hockey. And I don't even hate every single thing about hockey. I'm dead serious. I am dead ass. I am for real, no cap right now, when I honest to God say Nika. Because, well, you know what? Okay. Now that I think about it, hockey did some serious damage. You know what? I changed my mind. It's actually hockey. That's a good one, though. That's a good question, and I don't know. You know what? Maybe when half an hour passes, we do another poll. In fact, how much longer is left on this poll? Let me see. Nika has low-key ruined the series for me. I'm still trying to cope. Well, it's got 11 minutes left. Okay, maybe we'll do a thing. Maybe we'll do a thing in a bit, you know. Hockey, again, hockey wasn't as immediately ruinous. And you could say that, like, I mean, in all seriousness, maybe Oda needed hockey in order to keep writing One Piece, because he couldn't, for every single Logia, write, like, a unique weakness and work it into this. Like, that's too much weight to work around. So, like, it's possible that the hockey stuff, that, like, the stuff that I hate the most about hockey is how it homogenized fights. I think that's boring. And that it undid some of the most fun stuff about, like, combat in the series, which is why I'm just definitely going to like early One Piece more than like later One Piece in general, unless Oda does some particularly great writing, like he did with Katsukuri, you know. And the Nika stuff could have been acceptable if a couple things were tweaked about it, you know? So that's a tough one. Ooh, I'm split. I don't know. I'll think about it more later. All right, turn the page to find more about the background of this mysterious Nika fruit. Oh, please tell me, Oda. I want to know. Oh, I'm dying to know. Okay, One Piece Deep, Nika and Joy Boy. What's that? If you zoom in, I think it says, if you read all the first letters of this, it says Chapter 1. Wow, he planned it since Chapter 1, boys. It's confirmed. Haki being willpower is cool and based. Yeah. I'm not sure that it's that different from, like, other... Like, is it really that different from, like, Chakra? I mean, it is. I'll give Oda credit. It's not as, like... Stuff like Chakra or Reiatsu from Bleach is just, like, really basic. Just, like, there's a... You have magic points inside your body. But the thing about Haki that doesn't make sense is that, look, if it's about willpower, I really have not heard an art... Like, okay, imagine you're in the world of One Piece, and, the pirates are raiding your village. And I'm just, look, just for example, I know it's a bit on the nose, but still, and those pirates, we know this happens in One Piece. They murder, like, they're holding you down. Like, you're like Guts, right? As, like, the eclipse is happening, and, like, they're killing all your friends, and they, like, fuck up. They do their thing to Casca, and all kind of bad stuff happens. Imagine you're like some average dude, maybe you're like a young man in One Piece, and they murder your whole family directly in front of you, and, like, what is Oda saying? Like, is Haki a power source, or is it just willpower? It can't just be willpower, because clearly it's, like, willpower plus some kind of, like, unique ambition. Like, when you say, like, you didn't want it hard enough, I mean, Jesus Christ, like, what does that even mean? It really doesn't make a lot of sense. You know? Like, what kind of will? It's clearly, it's supposed to be a thing like you find a way to harness your will, or whatever, you know? I don't know. So that's kind of unexplained. Again, I don't need One Piece to go into that. But when people start to explain, like, exactly how Haki works, there's never going to be, like, a really, you know, good explanation to it. It's some sort of power source mixed with... I mean, you're right, Snoother. It's a power source mixed with will, but... So therefore, it's not pure will. It's not. There's multiple things going on there. And a little bit like guys like Ace just, like, whipped out Conqueror's Haki. Like, he did it subconsciously when he was a child, like, during the flashback and stuff. I mean, Luffy does it too, you know, people do it sometimes. I don't know. You have to obviously have some skill or power level, or I don't know. It's never going to be totally clear, but whatever, it's fine. It's clear enough for our purposes, I guess. It's going to lead to confusion, though, as it already has, you know? All right, anyway. Ace, fucking, like, 0 for 2 in the series. Embarrassing. I guess I'll give him a draw with Smoker, you know? That's a draw. Ugh, okay. All right, so Nika is revealed and the mystery of Joy Boy thickens. It sure is. It sure is. These two terms seem stupendously important. Let's piece the scraps of information I've gotten so far and dive headfirst into this puzzle. It just seems like with shonen manga, the longer it goes, our good friends, the Japanese, can't seem to resist inevitably bringing out some Destiny shit. It's just like, on a long enough timeline, the probability that some Destiny bullshit will come out rises to 100% after a long enough time, and it can't be avoided. Yeah, Haki is obviously going to come from some space fruit that came from aliens in the sky. It's going to be great, you know? Destiny piece is destined, for sure. An 800-year-long gap between awakenings, when one's mind and body are finally able to harness the true potential. Oh, God. It's hard to read this because I'm so annoyed and I hate this fucking Joy Boy shit so much, but... I mean, I agree. I don't think that Oda's doing 100% Destiny. It's just more than I like. So whenever it's, like, the focus, I roll my eyes and I'm like, this isn't why I like One Piece. I like One Piece for other reasons. I like it because of, like, Luffy just fucking... being the guy who happens to be the strongest one. I don't want Destiny. I don't want connections. I don't want any of that stuff. That stuff is cringe and not fun and not cool. And, hey, if that's a Japanese cultural institution, then I think it's a cringe one, and I don't like it. So, you know, what can I say? I'm at war with my true samurai soul a little bit, perhaps. And, yeah, exactly. If it's the Dark Souls version, that's the best way to do it. Just do it that way. But again, like, Luffy happened to be the guy who got the devil fruit. I mean, okay, very convenient timing there, you know? Okay, whatever. It's not the end of the world, all right? All right, whatever. When one's mind and body are fully able to harness the true potential of their devil fruit, an awakening occurs. Now, how is that measured? Okay, again, this isn't Oda writing this. None of this you can take to the bank. This particular fruit hasn't been awakened in 800 years. I mean, how the fuck would you know that? Well, I guess the world would have heard about it if there was a guy that strong, right? Okay, fair enough, I guess. But when it was, its alternate name became clear. Its alternate name became clear. I still don't know why we're like leaning on this. Okay, whatever. It's just Oda put him in a corner. I don't know exactly what they mean by this like alternate name. It is not the gum fruit. It's I can't go into how much it annoys me because I've talked about it too many times in the past. I'm not going to get into it. Luffy's peak, the ability to turn imagination into reality. Okay, again, not the worst thing in the world. A lot of us have thought for a long time that like reality warping stuff could be the natural capstone to Luffy's abilities. It's fine. Luffy was convinced that he had finally reached the peak of his abilities when he discovered his Nika form during his death match with the mighty Kaido. I don't even know, like, how would he know that? How would he deduce that? Whatever. That feels like the author speaking for him. Literally, how would Luffy know that it's his peak or whatever? Whatever. Who cares? No, that's not quite true about this idea that like you learn the name of the fruit when you bite it. That's based on the conversation that happened during Water 7 when the CP9 are talking about it. That's not like a correct way to interpret that, actually, and I've looked into it pretty deeply. I haven't actually analyzed the Japanese there, but if you look at the original, like the old translations of that, they say that like, I think they say that like it's vague. I can't remember the exact wording. It's like you can deduce what it is once you're there. It doesn't say like you literally know the fruit once you bite into it. So we can give Oda a break on that one. All right, the legendary warrior of liberation. Apparently, there was a figure that slavers would pray to the long-distant past. The legendary warrior believed. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Our boy Who's Who, my favorite character in the series, is talking about the sun god Nika. What? Could it be a reference? Oh, my God. This is chapter 1 shit going on right now. This is chapter 1 shit, for sure. Can I get a shut up, bitch? All right, just I don't know, post your emotions. Just have a stream of consciousness feeling. That's what I want for for this chapter 1 confirmation. The most ridiculous power in the world. He can grab lightning. Okay, that's fine. This bizarre ability to rubberize one's surroundings can even make lightning grabbable. Okay, again. This isn't terrible. The way that Oda does this really is not that bad. Like, the fact that Luffy could... I mean, it was depicted with a lot of ambiguity. I mean, it's a manga, you know? There's a lot of kind of missing and inferred information reading a manga. It makes it kind of inevitably hard to deduce exactly what's going on to moment. It's going to cause some frustration for, like, when the stakes are high and we're really wondering, like, what are actually the limits of the power, you know? So, for guys like me, it's kind of absolute torture, because I really want to know the details. I need him to confirm it moment to moment, please. Because... I just do. Mostly because, like, I see other people endlessly spiral and speculate, and that just continues to frustrate me. Well, I'm a guy that I'm very content to wait for answers, and I will theorize about things that are going to come in the future, and worry about their implications, and also hope for good things. You know, I think I've made that pretty clear about the way that I read the story. You know, yeah. Anyway, so like, Luffy's power, like, it really does fit pretty well with. Oh wait. Well, it fits well with Doflamingos, I was going to say. Except it's not a paramecia. Okay. It's a mythical Zoan. Why is it a mythical... Oh, God. Just make it a fucking paramecia. Please just make it a paramecia, Oda. You didn't need to do it. You've retconned fruits before. Katakuri's was just made into a paramecia. Just do it again. I'm begging you. Oh, God. Is Marco's devil fruit awakened? What does it look like when the Phoenix devil fruit awakened? Surely Marco is awakened, right? God, oh no, I'm spiraling. Why didn't we see Kaido awaken? Why didn't Oda just clarify? Why didn't Big Mom awaken? Is Shanks awakened? Does he have a devil fruit? What about Blackbeard? What about Whitebeard? I don't know what's happening in this fucking series. There's so many elements that are just little frustrations. God damn it. Why didn't he just have one line that said, Kaido, I'm awakened? I just gotta awaken my devil fruit and Yaru! Okay, that's out of my system. Like, it's so weird. Kid and Law are both awakened. It was like how they won the fight, and then Kaido and Big Mom just don't mention it. I don't know. Oh, you're making that up, Chaos Kiwi. Some fruits are unable to awaken. Based on what? We don't know shit. We just don't know shit. And that's the thing. I just want him to clarify. There is no way Kaido and Big Mom aren't awakened. There's no possible way. So please just mention it one time so I don't need to worry about it. That's all. That's all I want. Doffy said so. I would have to go check that, and I would even doubt the translation of it. I would need to look at the Japanese for something like that, because with these big, like, one sentence, we can rule out all these possibilities, it's probably more vaguely worded. You see this all the time with translations, and, like, we as the English-speaking audience, we're relying on, like, a copy of a copy of a copy with our translations, and, like, I don't know. Like, maybe that's true. Why would that be true? I don't know. I'm extremely doubtful. All right, hang on. Okay. Exactly. The 5 flying devil fruit. No! It was all part of Pell's plan. He's an unreliable narrator, you fools. Of course he wouldn't be in a position to know about the many, many more devil fruit, even though there turns out to be like 50 of them in the series on a sliding scale of how much they can fly. We pulled up you've seen the document, you know. Admiral Green Man. That's my favorite flying character, you know. Ugh. If only Oda said that Big Mom calling other souls to cure himself is the awakening. Yeah, I mean, obviously it seems like it might be. Clearly a false flag operation from based Pell, the strongest man in the series. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, holy shit, I forgot that the book fruit does let you fly, kind of. In fact, I gotta add that to the ones who are indirect flyers. I forgot about Mondor. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna keep that thing updated. Oh, my 5 flying devil fruits. And yes, Luffy does fly in Gear 4th. That one I give like a big exception to, though, because like because he's like flying in the same way as the sort of in the same way as like what's it called, Geppo, like the moon step that the Rokushiki guys do, you know. So it's sort of it's a usage of the power, but indirect. It's not that the power itself lets you fly. So like I put that like on a lower tier than the ones that just let you fly. Of which there's like Shiki, Marco, who's a bird, etc. There's a bunch more. And yeah, there you go. All right, there you go. All right, anyway, let's keep going. Let's make a little progress here. Jesus Christ, I would love to end like a little sooner than normal. You know, I mean, again, Smoker can fly. And it's hard to say that he can't fly because the man is just flying. Same with like Caesar Clown. Caesar Clown can definitely fly. So there you go. Okay, all right, here we go. What else is going on? Fate or coincidence ties to Skypiea. Okay, again, this isn't like Oda. This is the editors, but yes, it was obviously a reference. It was I'm going to refer to this. It was retroactive foreshadowing. Whoever said that, I think I'm going to use that word. That's a good one. Retroactive foreshadowing. I think that's the best word we're going to find for this. And so yeah, it's got that retro, so it's got that retcon feel to it, which it should have, because he should not get full credit as if this was truly foreshadowed and intended from the start. I mean, this honestly has extremely little to do with Nika, period, other than like Luffy just happens to be the kind of guy who would be a fucking Joy Boy-esque individual. Unless, of course, you're going with the theory, as is not totally crazy, that the devil fruit has actually influenced Luffy's personality since birth, or since eating it. What do we got there? We got based News Morgans with another challenge. Is it? Let's see. Oh, I know this one. Okay, that is. You see that on screen? Let me scroll up so it's a little clearer. That's light and moon. So obviously, I know what that is because I was learning moonlight, which is Gekko. When it's moon kanji in front of light, it's Gekko moonlight. But I know this because I looked it up. When you put light in front of the moon, it's Ko and then Tsuki. Kozuki. That is Kozuki. Now, Morgans, I looked this shit up before. It's Kozuki Light Moon. That's what it is. See, I knew. I'd looked it up. I'm getting pretty good. I'm taking all that money. Okay, Chaos Kiwi. All right, let's review the facts about our boy Doffy. Saying, there is another stage entirely to the powers of a devil fruit awakening. It's very rare, but some powers can awaken and affect objects from inside the wielder. Okay. Now, don't you think, Kiwi, that it's a little bit much? Now, a good job finding this. This is the good source. I think it's a little bit of an overreach to say that what this line does is eliminate the possibility of some devil fruits awakening. Isn't it a little more like just... I mean, again, that's kind of a big thing. Like, do we want to update the wiki to say, Doffy confirms that, like, none of them, that there are some that literally cannot ever awaken? Isn't it a little bit of a safer bet? Again, maybe that's what he meant, but isn't it a bit more of a safe bet to think that, like, what he's really saying is that, like, it's very rare for some people to fully actualize the usage of their devil fruit in order to awaken. And, you know, he's saying, like, some powers can awaken, but it just seems like he's mostly speaking that it's just a rare thing to happen, period, as opposed to, like, you know, some, like, literally are unable to. It would take a convenience of fate for the right person to eat the right devil fruit to be, like, right, conditioned in the right way. Like, maybe Luffy just happens to be the kind of guy who can awaken his devil fruit. Really, I mean, I wouldn't read too much into this, honestly, because, again, like, how is Oda going to write the series? I mean, seriously, he's going to write it so that whatever characters need awakening are going to have awakened their fruit, you know? So, like, Luffy is obviously going to get it. He's the main character. Like, Kid and Law got it because they were, like, the protagonists of that arc fighting against Big Mom, and they needed some way to, like, again, I mean, Oda could have just written it so that their powers overcame Big Mom. Like Kid's power in particular, you don't really see, like, much difference when he awakens. I mean, it does let him, like, affect the world outside himself, which makes sense for a paramecia, so that's good. But you know, Archer tries to explain the awakening here, the tweets. Okay, well, again, this is one person's interpretation. Doesn't necessarily make it so. Oh, he's reading this. And again, we're not going to necessarily just assume that one translator has it perfect. But Road to Laugh-Tale officially classifies as... Oh, okay, tell you what. We're going to come back to that when we get to that part of the thing. Fidelia, what's up, dog? Finally get to catch one of these live again. Lovely to see you. All right. Okay. And we were... Where were we? We were talking about right around here. Who's who? My most reliable narrator, indeed, truly. For whatever reason, information on Nika doesn't seem to be spoken about within the world government. Despite this very harsh punishment was given to Who's Who when he let the fruit and its secret slip through his claws. Indeed. I mean, Archer is not terrible. I'm just saying, look, I don't put full faith in any translator, including the official translators. I mean, obviously, they do things not the way that I would do them. They have other factors. They have, like, literal, like, legal factors pushing on them, or these, like, continuity factors that sometimes limit what they can do. Some people would argue unreliable narrators are a thing in One Piece, and, like, maybe sometimes rarely. Mostly the answer is no. Like Zolo, exactly. And they keep doing the Zolo thing. It's been clarified that they do it because of continuity, that they don't want to interrupt it from how it was originally translated in the West. Which is, you know, it's all right. You know, he's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good guy. But right. Legal localization. Again, have you seen the JoJo animes? Golden Wind, right? No, that's not his name. It's Gold Experience. It's a Prince reference. That's what it is. But sometimes you can't legally get away with it. That's where the pirate scans, fitting for a series like One Piece, makes a lot of sense, you know. So whatever. My point just being that, like, I don't depend on any one translator. I prefer, and I think it's much smarter to amalgamate information and determine for yourself. And if you can read the Japanese, that's the best thing. But even in reading the Japanese, it is really important to keep in mind the inherent ambiguity of the language, and that authors can sometimes say things not to necessarily confirm. So having Occam's razor, like, does this one line necessarily rule out, like, everything about, like, did Doffy specifically say that only some chosen devil fruits are even capable of awakening? You could interpret it that way. I think that is a reach, and as such, you shouldn't, like, just run with that and be like, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. Is Oda an unreliable narrator? Absolutely.
Shut up, bitch.
Got him. There you go. All right, there you go. Okay, moving on. Now, as my boy who is trying to finger Jinbei, he is saying, finger Jinbei. Pretty good. And the prison guard who told me the story of Nika, they disappeared him days later. I started thinking I was in danger too, and so I risked it all to escape. And here I am today. It is deadly to even know about the legend. Yeah, what I'm wondering about is who is the guard? Because we know a lot of guards. Because he was impaled down, right, after he lost the fruit or something. Fascinating, isn't it? So tell me everything you know. All right, there you go. Does Kraftsdorf agree with me on the Nika stuff? Me and Kraftsdorf, you know, I met him years ago. Maybe I would have him on. We've had some run-ins over time, and we've had some strong disagreements about various things. But I think that actually would be a pretty interesting conversation. You know, it's I've been watching him with some interest as he's been doing stuff over the years. But yeah, you know, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I will reach out to him sometime. I know, fascinating, Professor. I know. Okay. Wait, did they say who's who was in Impel Down? I don't remember that. You know, I actually can't remember for sure. I'm kind of assuming that. So maybe I'm not sure. Always sort your sizes, boys. Always sort them sizes. Always cite them sources.
The American people are tired of women.
Okay, I just need to pause. Thanks, Bernie. Okay, testimony of the 5 elders. No, that's impossible. That fruit is only a legend now, even to us. It has not awakened for centuries upon centuries. Then why would the world government bother to give that one specific devil fruit another name? Ugh, fucking cringe, Jesus Christ.
Shut up, bitch!
In every era, the world government has attempted to recover the gum fruit. Literally one fruit and no other fruit. Oh boy. And not once has it ever succeeded for 800 years. Another thing about translators is that occasionally they'll shoehorn their own ideology into what they translate when that wasn't already in the original writing. For some reason, official translators seem more likely to do this. Perhaps it speaks to the personality of the kind of person who becomes a translator. I mean, of course, we've seen examples of it that can be very annoying. And for me, my guiding star, my end-all and be-all is preserve authorial intent. Whatever you have to do that. Some people say, like, what do you want, machine translations? They erect a straw man. No one wants machine translations, but preserve authorial intent. We know that it's both an art and a science. That's fine. Preserve authorial intent at all costs. That's what matters in as much nuance as is possible. Sometimes you can't do it. When does it happen? Well, I mean, one famous example. Oh, God. A very famous example of this, and there's a couple of them, is in the I think it's the Funimation dub of You Need to Method Act as the author, BG Oda. I will try. All right. There's a bunch of examples like this, but I think it was the Funimation dub of Prison School. All right. Now, was you probably saying that, you probably already know what it is. The people who are in the know about this. It's not like the worst translation possible. But, well, you can't read intent. You can't read minds. You can infer, and you can make the best guess possible. But to blatantly insert things that were not there, and no one would assume is there, that's the obvious crime. Okay, like this example, all right? It's just the Prison School one. Well, it's not quite feminism here. That was a Dragon Maid one. This is my favorite one, though. It's when, in fact, you know what? I'm going to find it. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick, because this is hilarious. You got to check this out. Okay, there's no clips that are short enough. All right, it's just one line where the like a guy, I forget one of the guys meets a girl in like a in an arcade, and they're talking. And I swear I had read the manga before this, so like I knew that this isn't what was said. And they just like I don't know, they're like playing and they start bantering. They're like arguing or something a little bit or whatever. And then all of a sudden, she says to him, because they're like kind of fighting a little bit, she just says like, hey, you're not one of those gamer gators, are you? She went full Joker, boys.
The American people are tired of women.
For real. In fact, let me see if I can find it real quick. I know exactly when it happens. Wait.
Stuck-up chicks.
So what exactly are you doing here at the arcade?
This is it.
I thought all of the boys were supposed to be stuck in the school's prison.
I was asked to run a couple errands, not that it's any of your business.
Whoa.
Okay, wait. Check this out. I'm gonna pull it up. Look at this.
Pump the brakes, Arthur Fonzarelli. Have you got a stick up your ass? Or are you one of those dumbass Gamergate creep shows?
Go home, gamer girl. Oh, if there was ever a time. Oh my God. It's for real. The JP version said, Gamergate desu ka? That's not true. That's... Oh my God, just legendary, man. There's nothing to debate. I mean, there's nothing to debate. I mean, I guess if you just like this, okay, fine, I guess. But what is happening here is something that was not in the original is being added to it. And like, yes, it happened to be like a kind of hot button, like cultural topic. And, you know, just don't throw a bomb in the middle of your anime and like distract everyone with this like ongoing debate about something that has nothing to do with what's going on here. You know, why would you do that? And obviously, like, and because that's happening, you can infer, okay, the translator probably hit a bit of an axe to grind, or you know what, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they even just thought that it would be a current cultural reference and will slip it in to be topical, because maybe they thought that's the kind of thing that this character like would say. Okay, that's not a crazy theory. It's still a terrible idea to just slip it in there. Yeah, no, this was definitely planned since chapter 1. No doubt. Well, things like, I mean, I haven't seen the Kaguya-sama dub. I've only seen the, I've seen episode 1. Or things like, I can't even remember. Well, okay, it's just, this is an interesting topic. There's degrees of this. For example, famous example that everybody loves. In Fooly Cooly, there is a reference to Crystal Pepsi in the dub that played on like Adult Swim. Why is there a reference to Crystal Pepsi? Now I got to expose Fooly Cooly. There was not a reference to Crystal Pepsi in the original Fooly Cooly like the dub, the Japanese dub. It wasn't there. Someone inserted their Crystal Pepsi agenda. And it infuriates me. Oh, it infuriates me. Okay, it doesn't infuriate me, because in the original Japanese, what they referenced was a very similar drink that, like, it had like a similar history to like things in the West. So this is a little bit of like a jelly donuts kind of thing going on here, of like, they're totally changing something. But see, what the thing is, they're actually trying to preserve authorial intent here. Again, it's not like the purest thing. It's not the purest version of the translation that exists, because there is a change being made. But there's like, they know that like kids in America are gonna watch this, and they might get it. It's a dated reference by like 2000 or 2001, whenever the anime came out, which was also the case in the Japanese. Crystal Pepsi. So like, it was actually a really good attempt to capture the same idea for like a Western audience. And so again, this is a localization going on there, and not every localization is a total nightmare. But again, it's all about preserving authorial intent. Like, imagine if instead of that, instead of this reference to Crystal Pepsi, they said, whatever the character, I think it was like I don't know, some kids are talking, and they're like, blah, blah, blah. So they don't reference Crystal Pepsi. Okay, so they reference whatever the drink it was in Japanese, you know. So it's like, this Japanese clear drink, like clear cola drink or whatever. I'm referencing that now. You know, made by those capitalist pigs that I despise, and we need to have the workers of the world unite and smash capitalism in all its forms. Yeah, and you know, it'd be like, okay, so we preserved the reference, but we just added this extra thing that has nothing to do with what's going on. Maybe it's even in character for that character to say that, but he simply didn't say it originally. So why would you add that, you know, right here in the middle of this rant? So, you know, hey, well, maybe you even like that. You think communism's based and you want a reference to it, but we can all unite on just wanting pure authorial intent to be preserved, because seriously, even if you like that stuff, even if they insert something I like, The guy's like, nah, man, being an ANCAP is totally based. Fuck Crystal Pepsi. I like this clear Japanese drink. You know, legalize, selling yourself into slavery because that's based. That's just free will being exercised. Respect the NAP, bro. The non-aggression principle. So super based right now. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting on a whole rant about this, but this is a topic I really have strong feelings about and I like. Authorial intent is real. Whitebeard, probably. Very true. Very true. Anyway, like slipping in some reference to like fucking Trump or fucking, I don't know, like the current president, like just when it didn't exist originally. Like, just any of that stuff is just don't do it. Just don't do it. That's the one. Yeah, those pesky patriarchal societal demands. There was a line there was like a very feminist line or whatever inserted in the Dragon Maid dub. And like I listened to the original one. It was not there originally. In fact, it totally inverts the character. Because what it does is it took Luluko from Dragon Maid. She had a line where she was saying, she says, I'm wearing like revealing clothing, and that's just what she does. That's just what she does. Because she's like oblivious and she's got like huge tits or whatever and she just doesn't know what's going on. Toru says like put some clothes on because like you're distracting the neighborhood and you're like embarrassing us. And but in the dub they have Luluko specifically say like I changed clothes because of like the patriarchy is what she actually says. Which it totally changes the character in that one moment. And it's like I think we can all unite on this, right? It's just who the fuck are these people? Who the fuck are these translating fucking, like, failed authors, like, piece of shit losers to insert their own fucking ideas where they have no business being? And it's just, like, it's just translators run amok. They want to insert their stuff, and they just can get away with it because the editors don't care. They just don't care. And it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just... It doesn't need to be there. I think it's extremely disrespectful, and I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't get people who are big into anime enough to get into dubbing it as a career, who are hysterical, let me say it, who are hysterical about Japan's depiction of sexuality media, enough to write over it disrespectfully with Western sensibilities. Fidelio, I totally am with you. I could not agree more. I am constantly confused by how, like, I don't know, like a lot of like the Puritan kind of people, they want to come in and just like fuck around with anime and like change little things and censor little bits or whatever. You know, you see it from time to time. Dude, great example. I just watched some of the Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer anime that just came out. I mean, that's on Japan because they have fucking removed some shit that was like foundational to the tone of the series. Panty shots, specifically panty shots. It just it was the saddest damn thing. It was the saddest damn thing. I mean, again, that was just like an anime studio doing it. But it's even worse when just a translator feels like, here I go, boys. Here's my time. I'm going in. I'm going to fuck this thing up because I guess I just don't like what anime's doing, so I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make it better. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. The Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer anime is not all bad. However, it has massive compromises, and the production values are just like absolute bottom of the barrel. It's not like the worst thing ever, but it's really sad. It's very sad. The compromises that were made, and again, it's just like, I mean, I've been thinking to myself as I've been watching. I mean, one episode's out, maybe two's out now. I haven't seen it yet. Screw your optics. I'm going in. Like, if you think that it's just like unworthy of being like adapted, just don't adapt it. Just don't adapt it. And it's true. Dubs can have their own value, but they will never be a replacement for the original. Absolutely true. Yeah, you know, it's true. I mean, look, I have hope. I have hope that
That's pretty good. Right?
I gotta read back these the subs because I appreciate it, guys. Zad1212, thanks, buddy. Easy money, truly. My boy Noi Crescent, the lizard, he sounds fine. It's just all the stuff that is preserved, bro. It's still one of my favorite series of all time. So, and I can see it in there, but there's just a lot of compromises, and like even the ending might be good, but I don't know. I've got complicated feelings. I'm not going to go into it more here now. But hey, maybe check out the next BGE monthly cast if you want to hear a lot of a detailed breakdown about it. But anyway, by the way, Ends Force 8 sub before. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Arigato. And future mech, I assume this was in reference to like translation fuckery and stuff. Subbed and said it happens more often than it should. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Baxter.
Money!
TYB. We're not on page 1. We're moving along. Okay. All right. Time to make an effort to make some progress. Okay, here I go. This is why these streams take fucking forever. Okay. All right. We're about, we're like an hour deep. We're a little past an hour. We're getting there. Let me take a sip of water here. Oh, I planned it since page 1. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Easy money!
That's why I make that easy money. Okay. All right. Here you go. What's going on here? Fascinating, isn't it? Is this Jinbei talking back to Who's Who? Like, who's asking to be told more? Or is Nika asking to be told more? Or not Nika, fucking, you know, my Nika, Who's Who, is asking Jinbei for information? Whatever, who cares? Doesn't matter. Guy, just last note on the whole translator thing. Just authorial intent. Fuck us in the West. Fuck everybody. Authorial intent must be preserved. It's the only thing that matters. Who the fuck are you? Like the way that I always think about this example. What's his name? The guy who adapted the Lord of the Rings movies, the original ones. I mean, death of the author is also a factor here, but authorial intent. It's like changing the script. That it's not death of the author to change the script. That is like undoing the author's work. You know, Peter Jackson. Yes, thank you. When Peter Jackson made the Lord of the Rings books, and again, this is a hot topic now because the fucking new one coming out, and people have issues with it. I haven't seen it. I have no interest. I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings guy. His first thing was like, look, we are not making this to make our vision of the Lord of the Rings. Our foremost goal is to realize the vision as depicted by Tolkien. And that was everything they wanted to do. And that's what they tried to do. More death of the intent. Well, maybe it depends. Rise above translations, learn Japanese, read the Raws. Absolutely true, Zat. And I'm working literally every day to do it. What kanji did I learn today? Let me check. What did I learn today? I learned the kanji today for... I'm going to pull it up on my thing. Hang on. Says he doesn't want to get distracted. Gets distracted immediately. What was this one? Oh, God. I can't even fucking remember these. Ooh. This is a good one. I learned the kanji for ben, as in benri, as in convenient. Oh, my God. Convenient. Holy shit. That truly is convenient. Oh, it's perfect for the stream. It's all coming together, boys. Chapter 1. Julius, I can't read that. That's too complicated for me. I don't know those kanji yet, though I recognize the pieces. Wait. No, I don't know.
Good, right?
Okay, let's see. Oh, I think I'm gonna get this one. $10 from Base News Morgan. Thanks, buddy.
Easy money!
If you get this wrong, you have to watch the One Piece Netflix show. Yikes. And okay, let me just make it visible. And okay, I've got it here. It is. Oh God. Okay, the first one is Sky, I think. No. Shit. Is that Sky? Something white of 100 years. 100 years. Something of 100 years. Oh, empty? 100? Wait, is that 100? Is that what 100 looks like? No, that's, yes. Empty, 100, no, 100 years. It's the Void Century, baby! That's what it is! Yeah! Now, how would you pronounce that? That'd be pronounced something like, I know it's hyakunen no hyakunen is 100 years. Kuhyaku? No. Wait, that's not right. Okay, it's not 100. What am I saying? Hyaku looks like it's got a line above it. That's not 100 there. It's, white. Oh, yeah, that's the kanji for white. Open white, no hyakunen. If you don't get the pronunciation, it doesn't count. Okay, I'm gonna guess, shit. Right. I got that. But you're on top of your shit, Zed. You clearly know too. So I got Void Century, but it's it's either, oh God, Shiro, Kushiro no hyakunen. That's my final answer. Kushiro no hyakunen. Did I get it right? Is that how you pronounce it? Is Kushiro void? Okay, it's shit. All right, it's not. So it's Shiro and Haku. Haku is white. Haku. Hack. Chapter 1 confirmed. Haku no Hyakunen. Right? Did I get it? Is that right? That's got to be right? Hey, I got it, boys. Haku no Hyakunen is Void Century.
Easy money.
All right, we figured it out. Have you learned the best Yoji yet? Oh, God, what the fuck is that? No, what the fuck is that, Zad? Haku. I guess that means void. See, I learned all those kanji. I've been working so hard for like 4 months. Wait, Chimimoryo. And what's that, Zad? What's that? I just had to rent Shin Godzilla twice because the language versions are separate. We're doing a little Japanese talk because I'm getting distracted, even though I'm trying not to. It's because this man, Based News Morgans, just keeps giving me money and forces me to do it. Thank you, Dylan. I do my best. Evil spirits of rivers and mountains. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me look at that kanji again. Okay, I recognize a bunch of the radicals. See, I'm looking for like the basic ones for like river and mountains. Do you know that one yet? Leader and cloud. I did learn that. That's transmit. That is the kanji for transmit, and it's den. Yes, I do know that one. I learned that like just the other day, baby. Shut up, bitch. Thank you, Future Mech. I'm doing my best. Japanese. Oh God, I'm so baby level. Oh, bros. I just got. I'm okay. We're gonna keep going after this. I just got in the mail, in Love Live Sunshine. Right. I got Genki Edition 3, and I've got like a whole plan I'm gonna follow. Now that I worked with Genki the first edition when I was in college years ago, but now I've got a whole new thing. I've been neglecting grammar. I'm hitting Genki from the ground up. A lot of people have had lots of progress with Genki, including me. I'm just gonna go through all the lessons one by one. Bros, I'm gonna take the N5 exam this December. I'm signing up in August. That's what opens up. I'm going to DC. I'm taking that fucking test. I'm gonna get that N5 diploma, and in another year, I don't know, man. I'll get it. I hope to get at least N4 the following year, and so on and so forth. Cure Dolly. Wait, I think I know who that is. Is Cure Dolly's that like weird sounding VTuber thing? Didn't she die? Rest in peace. Yeah, Cure Dolly was based, and I'm sorry about that. Rest in peace. But she knew what she was talking about. Okay, anyway, I gotta keep going. But yes, why are you learning Japanese? The real reason is because I've had an interest in Japanese since I was very young, and my life has been thoroughly intertwined with Japanese, even in a professional capacity for quite a while now. And One Piece is the specific thing that is my real motivation. That is like the tangible day. Like every week, I have reason to want to use Japanese, to understand Japanese media. And I think that's going to be a really good motivating thing. I have a real thing that like compels me every week to work hard to understand Japanese more. And I'm seeing the results, you know? Because Americans have no culture during his formative years, and Nate latched onto Japanese culture to fill the void. Well, I can't argue with that. Although I have a little bit of American culture, I could not agree more that America is deeply lacking in culture and needs to build that shit back up. So I'm going to do my part. But I'll consider myself an American patriot, but also an international enthusiast. While still knowing I'm an American, I'm always going to be an American, you know. And I'm going to have lots more Americans in the future. And it's just true. Knowing more than one language is extremely good to do. Whatever it is. Yeah, do it, bros. Do it, bros. Doing like an hour a day. It's amazing how much progress you can make. All right, anyway. Pause the stream. I need to use the bathroom real quick.
Shut up, bitch.
All right, here we go. I want to learn Japanese for visual novels, and it sounds like you did it, Zad. Congratulations. Would love to talk. Yo, any of you guys, like Zad or anybody else, if you're in the Discord, I would love, look, for my own benefit, seriously, read like 10 things Japanese now. Bro, go in the Discord and like at me in the Talking Pirates Discord. You know 3? I bet you're European. Those Europeans, they know all the damn languages. Yeah, based gun culture. That shit's true. What am I saying? I want to talk with like-minded Japanese learners and enthusiasts. I've been talking to some people like from the Discord about it. Maybe we'll make like a room for like Japanese talk specifically. Because, like, bro, frankly, I know some of you guys now through this. I would love to do that. Oh, you're Middle Eastern. Okay, so you probably know like Arabic and a couple other stuff. Hey, congrats. That's great to learn a bunch of languages. That would be cool, right? Wouldn't it be? It doesn't even, I mean, learning, because it's kind of hard to organize that stuff, but English is kind of the freebie of languages. Sucks for those who learned it. Yeah, we in America, in the West, we're kind of gypped, you know? I wanted to, like, I was cheated of getting to learn a bonus language, you know? But that's all right. I'm not good enough to know, I'm fluent in Bosnian. No one knows what the fuck that is. Hey, man, that's not bad. That's not bad. And you know English, so that's pretty good. Hey, you know what? I mean, I don't want to organize anything too hardcore. I just, frankly, for my own benefit, and considering I know you guys, and I know, like, some people around here who speak Japanese, I just want to have them in place so I can, like, run stuff, translations by you and stuff, you know?
That's pretty good, right?
You're learning how to learn Korean to get around? Oh, that's cool, Percy. Congrats, man. What do we get here? God damn it, another one from Morgan's, because I'm just too good. Okay. No. Oh, no. Base News Board with $10. I do know what that is.
Money!
That is Den Mushi, baby. That is electric transmit bug. Or electric transmit, you know, like vermin. Oh, my God. Den Mushi. There it is. I can fucking read that shit, man. I can read it. Damn. I'm killing it. I'm killing it, man. I've learned like a good chunk of N4 kanji, and I'm like done with N5. I think there's literally one kanji left to learn for N5. All right. Anyway, thanks, buddy. That's very generous, but I just keep getting them. So what can you do? All right. Let's try. Jesus Christ. Let's try to make some progress, shall we? I don't like to brag, but I know 4 languages, and I can't speak any of them right because I'm heavily dyslexic. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I bet you're European. I'm just guessing. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, I know how to write moshi moshi in kanji, too. I'm so smart. Okay, well, I've been really grinding on kanji with, like, Wanikani. I have totally neglected grammar and, like, constructing sentences and stuff. Oh, another Middle Easterner? Damn, we're full of them. All right, what do you know? Indian, so you know 3 languages. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Enough language talk. It's been real. I'm sorry. I have to read this fucking cope-ass fucking half chapter. Oh, God. And we'll be done with it soon, you know? We'll be done with it soon. I know, T. And I would much rather do other things. Believe me. But we're going to do it. We're going to get through. We're going to be doing it. Nate Sensei's... Oh, Nama Sensei's lessons. Thanks to you. Aw, that's great, Zeta. Yo, let me just recommend to everybody, and then we'll move on. If you want to learn Japanese... I got a minor in Japanese in college. I just didn't put in much effort. My teachers were great. We used Genki to learn, and I even studied abroad in Japan, but I didn't have the will to learn. The difference is right now, I had a Japanese minor. Boys. Oh, yeah. Call the FBI, boys. What am I saying? What was I got distracted now. God damn it. Fucking, I got totally distracted by that. Right. About my learning. The difference is right now. Yes, thank you. My teacher was great. Ogren Sensei, I love you. And I would love to talk to her sometime because she helped me. It's all about the will. It's about that hockey, boys. It's about that hockey. Paul Promise was right. My hockey was way too weak. That's what's changed. And also, what I love about Wanikani, it gives me a foundation every day. It's an electronic system. It's an SRS, and I still need to build up like my Anki decks and stuff. I don't have like any of that shit. But oh yeah, I met Moot in Japan too. I'll tell you about that sometime. I mean, it's not too much. I was just in Japan studying, and then there was a notice. The only time this has happened in the history of 4chan, Moot put up a notice saying, I'm in Japan. If you want to meet in Akihabara, come here and do it. And me and like 20 guys from 4chan were like, okay. And I did. And I went to fucking Akihabara, met Moot, and I'm in a famous picture of Moot with like a bunch of people that, yeah, I'm wearing a big Usopp shirt I had at the time that I bought at Uniqlo in Japan. And frankly, I'm looking pretty good. My muscle could have been bigger, but I'm very thin. I look good. Nerdy haircut, though. Nerdy glasses. Moot, creator of 4chan. All right. And to finish my thought, it's about the will, right? What I love about Wanikani is that it is a great thing you can come to every day grind things out, and the more that I do, it's a Sogeking shirt specifically. It's a Sogeking shirt, which was great. Oh, man, I fucking lost that. Where the fuck did it go? I haven't seen that thing in forever. I think I lost it, man. Can I show you? I could, you know, if anybody could link it, like Takuto, you know the one. Maybe somebody could find it. I'm not going to pull it up right now. Too much. Oh, yeah, he found it right there. That's me in the middle with the Sogeking shirt. I'm standing directly next to Moot. In fact, why not? I'll pull it up right now. There it is. Boom. That's me right there. That's me. Look at that smarmy grin. Yeah, I know I'm based. I know I'm based. Where am I? That's me right there. That's me in Akihabara, baby. This is like 11 years ago. Man, it's been so fucking long. I mean, I'm dressing like a nerd, but, you know, not bad. Not bad. Decent muscle tone. Just need to put on mass, you know. I just looked up Moot in Japan. That's all you need. And yeah, and for some reason I marked as Ko, as in the comics board, even though there is clearly Sogeking. I mean, I guess it's hard to tell, and most people, I guess, would not know this. But, you know. Look, I didn't do my hair very well back in the day, and now I wear sunglasses, so I'm a cool guy.
Good, right?
I dress like Luffy, you know? I dress like Luffy. Oh, God. Okay. We have to keep reading. I know. I looked like a nerd. What can I say? Yo, but I was going to the club like literally every night, like looking a little bit better than this, but not that much. It's not a goatee. It's just that I didn't shave. This is just like the most facial hair I can have. Why didn't I fucking shave? I look terrible. I guess it does count as a goatee, but still. Are we on the grind? Absolutely. Although I'm gonna be honest, I need to lose weight, but I have been killing it at the gym for like close to 4 months straight. You guys don't know which one's Moot? You nerds. This is Moot. Creator of 9gag. Rest in peace. There you go. The Dr. Pepper meme was big because of fucking what was it? Look at me. I'm like the fucking main character of this picture right here. Yo, these were guys I went to KCP International with, the Japanese school. Hope they're doing well. Oh, this guy too. That was like Moot's like bodyguard or backup, and I think this guy was too. And then visitor lady. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm looking pretty good here. Yeah, Ainsworth knows. That's right. Steins Gate was blowing up at the time. So that's why the Dr. Pepper meme was big. So this guy was a deep cover A agent, no doubt. Well, look, he wasn't a bodyguard. He was like a, I don't know, like a helper guy or something. In fact, it might have just been this guy. I might be confusing it, but I think it was this guy. All right, anyway, there's your story for the time. Oh, my recommendation, right, and then we'll move on. Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at this. Oh, and I gotta do a fucking Morgan's donation, which I will do in a moment. Wani Kani is such a great thing that I have every day for my kanji grind, and I now think, absolutely, I really think kanji should be your foundation in learning Japanese, and I can say this just because it's worked very well for me so far. I now can look at like a bunch of Japanese script, and I actually can understand a lot of what it's saying. That is such an invaluable resource. It's almost like the Japanese language was built on kanji, and that it's like the foundational thing that it was built upon. Yeah, this is me like pre-time skip, you know, I haven't fully awakened my Yeru no Mi yet, so, you know. Yeah, you break it down to the comprehensive parts with the kanji. So I really recommend Wani Kani. I bought the year pass. Frankly, I probably should have bought Lifetime at the time, you know. What I'll say is no matter how much you prepare learning vocab and studying grammar, reading and watching raw / JP subbed anime will be hard. Absolutely true, which you can do by learning kanji, grinding vocab, studying grammar. The hardest part is getting the foot in the door. And frankly, I haven't even done that yet. So you have to grind for like months to years. And little by you make it fun. You make it a habit. And one day, you're just going to be watching something and you're going to get it. I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. I have made it a practice now to start watching anime with Japanese subs, and that really does help you understand, because the words go by too fast just with the audio. But it's good practice, and one day you're not gonna understand much. You're gonna get a word here and there. Then you'll start to understand a bit more, and then it'll be half and half, and then you'll understand more than you don't understand. And once you're there, you're in, baby. You're in. I know, right? Fire is the fire kanji, and then mountain is the mountain kanji, and then fire mountain equal volcano or kazan. Isn't that interesting? I've been reading Steins Gate in Japanese lately, and it's pretty comprehensible. That sounds like a hard one, though, you know? Impressive. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to start ignoring the distractions, and now I have to go back to our boy. I think this one's going to be beyond me, but it's... Oh, wait, I think I know what this is just by looking at it, because I've looked at it so many times. I do. I know what wait, or do I? This is Base News. Oh, wait, this isn't Base News Morgans. Somebody else donated this. When they have a kanji name that I can't even read because it's a kanji I don't know. Somebody else donated $10. Thanks, buddy. With in fact, I'm gonna look up the name of your kanji so I can just pronounce it on good old G Show. You're describing, dude, right? That's how you learn English watching The Simpsons. Bro, this is why we as English speakers natively, we're so cheated. We were fucking cheated, man. Everybody else gets basically 2 languages for free. And again, you are forced to. It isn't inconvenience, don't get me wrong. And it's, I don't know, it's nice to be a native English speaker. But you guys, I'm jealous of you guys. You had to, everybody who had to learn English in order to, like, get by in life, I'm jealous of that, man. I wish I spoke 2 languages early. When I have kids, man, I'm going to make it my duty. I am serious about this Japanese grind right now. I want my kids from birth to speak another language. Maybe Japanese. Maybe, I mean, I plan to be Japanese. Maybe Spanish too. I don't know. I don't really know Spanish, but that'd be something. All right, anyway. G-Show. I'm checking this kanji, and we're going to guess it. All right, here we go. Shou. Okay, I'll call him Shou, I guess. That appears to be the pronunciation. And the kanji that you put, buddy, is... okay, this is a guess, but I think I know what it is. I think that it is that famous thing. I'm not even going to look it up. Actually, you know, I will look it up after I say it. I think that it is Warai Banashi, a laughter tale, boys. A tale of laughter. That's what I think it is. Now let's find out if I'm right. Laugh tale. It's going to be Warai Banashi. Okay, checking the first one. Shit, I'm totally wrong. Wait, no. Warai? No, it's true. It's true. And then the second one. Is it right? No, it says Hoyaku? Shit. Okay, I'm totally wrong. All right, I don't know what it is. All right, I fucked up. All right, I lose. I read it in English about a decade ago. It's been fun. Dude, Zad, dude, I've been doing that stuff too. I am activating Brain Point right now. Thank you, Dinky. Maybe that's actually very annoying for everybody. Forgive me. I've been rereading like stuff like One Piece in Japanese, and I've been watching some old anime. At least I think I did that recently with Japanese subs. So like I already know what the story is, and it's been like a decade for some of these stuff. And now I am like, I know what's going on. It really helps get that comprehensible input, man, you know? Whoever's here, I'll post it right here in the chat here. This is the text. And I don't know what it is, but if you want to translate it, Morgans, then we'll be satisfied. Okay, moving on. Let's read. Oh, God. Are we talking about One Piece? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. Warui, bad something. Yeah, I don't think I've learned any of these kanji yet. I think we're a little beyond the N4 level that I'm kind of learning right now. Okay, what happened with fucking Joy Boy? Oh, my favorite fucking character. We're through the Nika stuff. Now let's talk about Joy Boy. Oh, God. You know what? If I could cut Joy Boy, but leave the Nika stuff, and it could just kind of be like a legend or something. They're like, oh, there was a guy who also awakened the fruit, and he was like really strong. I would prefer that. That would be good. Joy Boy is cringe. Hate me some Joy Boy. All right. An apology letter for a broken promise. Oh, God, I'm shredding my fucking throat. I'm talking too fast, too strong. Our boy Soy Boy, my favorite YouTuber. You know what? Just for curious, I'm just going to check that second kanji, just so we can move past it. It is... Oh, Honyaku. Honyaku is translation. What he said is... Warui Honyaku, or bad translation. That is what he said. La Mao. La Mao indeed. Got him. All right. So his treasure is on the final island. He needed to call it Joy Boy to preserve the patriarchy. Based Oda. Oda was pretty much saying...
The American people are tired of women.
Hey, if you say so, buddy. Okay, I'm going to get to reading, but Nate, if you make the JP chat in the One Piece Discord, I'll dump a ton of tools and resources for everything. Zad, I will absolutely do that. I will do that after the stream. I'm going to make a note so I don't forget. Make Japanese chat. In fact, I think there might already be one. Let me double check here. Did I not make one? No. Okay, no. I did not. Okay, all right. I will make one later. Make Japanese chat in TP Discord. Okay, sounds good. See you later, dog. All right. Okay, here we go. Joy Boy, I wish I'd been born at that time. His treasure is on the final island. So, okay, so Joy Boy's treasure is there. You know what? That's another thing. If it's like, there's a little thing. If they make it more about like Joy Boy's treasure than Roger's treasure, I mean, you know, there's been a lot of talk about like the ancient weapons and all that stuff. It's just like, I'm just saying, Oda, be careful about how you handle the reveal once we get to Raftel. Don't make it too much about Joy Boy. Keep the focus on Roger. Roger is the based boy, right? Roger is he's the first character. He's the most important character in the series. Fuck Luffy. Roger's the main character, right? Especially now that Luffy betrayed me by being a Nika boy. Roger, you mean that guy that Odin met that one time? He seemed cringe. Let's talk more about Odin. The Straw Hat is almost guaranteed to be Joy Boy related, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, the Mermaid Princess, the new Joy Boy, was able to communicate with Sea Kings. She was also known as the Great Weapon Poseidon. Okay, cool. Yep, she's Poseidon, Shirahoshi. And along with that special mermaid, will someone who can guide her to use her power for good. It is said that another like Joy Boy will one day guide Shirahoshi, the current Poseidon. Okay, cool. Love that. Indeed, a companion of Joy Boy who committed a crime. All right. So our boy Zunesha, girl, whatever. Who cares? 800 years without the drums. Okay, and now Nika Boy is back and he's gooping hardcore. Why did he even goop? What actually is going on here exactly? Like, why did he goop? Is this just his hair kind of like lifting to form into the shape that we see in like a moment? Like, I have kind of wondered if there's like a little bit more significant. Is this what it looks like when you awaken a devil fruit? I mean, I got a lot of questions. You know, I would really love some answers, Oda. Please, for the love of God, give me answers. Okay, Void Century guy, Joy Boy. For the last 800 years, his words of sorrow have been engraved in stone for future generations to see. Has the time finally come for someone to inherit his will and put these regrets to bed? Yeah, we stay resin pilled. All right, we are resin bros until the day we die. This is a resin supremacist chat, without question. All right, now, okay, we're gonna get into the weird shit right now. Keep reading, you will get your answer soon. Will I? Because I admit, I didn't read all of this shit. I kind of skimmed around. All right, data. All right, I'm not reading all this, but let's check it out. The forbidden fruits of temptation. A number of mysterious fruits that are scattered throughout the world. Those require their, devils hated by the sea, the fucking devil fruits. There you go. You get a power and you're cursed by the sea. Okay, there you go. Unique, okay, we're talking about paramecia. Paramecia types. We're talking about the list of paramecia fruits, okay? Now, okay, immediately, what the fuck, Oda? Immediately, why would you put the gum fruit that doesn't fucking exist as the representative of the like, Oda, what is going through your mind right now? Why would you not use, like, I don't know, fucking Buggy or fucking whatever? What is happening? What is he trying to imply? Is he seriously trying to imply that this, like, is a dual fruit? It doesn't make any sense. It's a Zoan. Look, Oda, play by your own fucking rules. You have said now that it was always a fucking Zoan fruit, and it was never a paramecia, but I feel like he's trying to do something weird to have it both ways. Okay, and you know what? I will give Oda a little bit credit. Again, Oda didn't write this necessarily. He might have approved it. We don't know. Devil fruits are Pokemon. They involved. Based, right? Very, very based. Maybe the editors wrote it. Okay, but like, again, this has such have your cake and eat it too energy of like, they want us to still think of the gum fruit as a paramecia, but Nika as a Zoan fruit? What the fuck? Would you rather him just never say Gomu ever again? No. What I would rather Oda do is write the next chapter saying that the Nika stuff was all a dream sequence, and we wake up and we redo the end of the fight where there is no mention of Nika. He just awakens the gum fruit. All right? Or we reveal that all references to Nika were a mass hallucination. That's what I want to happen. That's just do it. And Oda can literally do it. He's the author. He can make anything happen that he wants to happen. He can retcon anything he wants to. But no, Civic, you're exactly right. They're doing it because we are familiar with the gum fruit. We like the Gomu Gomu no Mi, and so they don't want to get rid of it because it's too, like, well known. Because they accurately assess that it is total hack retarded writing to throw out the fucking gum fruit and replace it with something else, because it's something that a lot of us just, like, love, and it's been, like, foundational to Luffy's character. And Oda literally lied. He literally has lied to us now. He didn't lie to us for a million years, because Nika didn't exist for a million years. Only the gum fruit existed. He is lying to us right now by saying that it was always the Nika fruit, and that is not something that I'm going to easily forgive. It's absolute hack writing. It's total cringe. It's bullshit. I hate everything about it. Like, again, if it wasn't a Zoan fruit, we could have some wiggle room here. But it was not a Zoan fruit. And, okay, whatever. We're past this, you know? We've talked about it a million times. I just have no idea why they would present the one fucking fruit here is the gum fruit. It's all the marketing stuff. But now it's introducing these weird dualities and contradictions. I don't know what the fuck, man. All right, anyway. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the ads, guys. Sorry about those. Should I turn off ads? I don't know if they give me any more money. I mean, I assume they do. I just turned them on because I saw them the other day. I don't know. Are they, like, that much of a problem? I'm open to turning them off. I don't know. All right. Paramecia Awakenings. All right, here's some awakenings. Abilities honed to another level of mastery. At this stage, one can use their power to affect their surroundings. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, there you go. Do it and compare it. See what difference it makes. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to do that, so forgive me if I just kind of forget. All right. Doffy, string fruit. He makes things strings. Got it. Excuse me. Magnet fruit. Typically allows one to control their magnetic fields. Okay, but the awakened power also allows for magnetism, manipulation of other individuals and their surroundings. Okay, again, that power, like, doesn't even seem that good. I don't know. Like the way that he smashed Big Mom seemed like he made, like, a really powerful thing. Well, I guess if you just want to think of awakening his devil fruit as it taps you into the next level of your abilities, and then you can do, like, big things or little things with that higher tier of ability. I mean, that's fine. And I mean, he's probably my favorite awakened devil fruit kid, except, well, I mean, I really like Katakuri, but Katakuri's awakened devil fruit kind of doesn't make a difference, you know? Like, it's fine. It doesn't really affect him being good. And he's I mean, what would an awakened... I mean, he was going to be... That's the thing. Like, we've never seen an awakened Logia fruit, but we kind of did with Katakuri, because he was going to be a Logia, but then maybe he was changed because Oda changed his mind about how he wanted to present Logia awakenings. Or maybe it was just as simple as, you know, it didn't fit the, like, natural world rule thing, you know? That like, Zoans have had so far. Or rather, you know, Logias. I don't know. Who knows? All right, anyway, moving on. We're on to Logia types. Oh, everybody's favorite fruit. The Maramara no Mi. Fluid bodies with the properties of a naturally occurring phenomena. Huh. You know, if that's being written here, I bet Oda might have approved this. So, huh. You know, if Logias never existed, hockey probably wouldn't have needed to be invented and inserted into the narrative where it shouldn't be. However, we never would have gotten the fight against Eneru. Eneru's existence justifies Logia's. Maybe One Piece should have just ended, like, 15 years ago before some things changed, you know? All right, whatever. We got a bunch of fucking Logias over here. Yeah. And, I was just saying that, like, the fact that that we see this natural phenomena thing being added in here, and Oda probably had a look at this, you know, to approve the stuff like it. So that lends legitimacy to the idea of, like, that's a hard rule, and, like, that was the Katakuri thing. But again, who really knows? We're just speculating. Okay, while in this state, they can act independently from the limits of their corporeal bodies. Most physical attacks are ineffective against individuals in this form, meaning that one must counter with the element's weakness or hockey coding. Ah, the good get-out-of-jail-free card, hockey. Very based. And that's actually the full section for Logia. Logia get this much. Now, Zoans get all of this shit. Logias have kind of gotten a raw deal, man. Is this really the full extent of all the fucking Logias? Jeez. Huh. What do you know? Alright, anyway. Ancient Zoan types. Why does that even need to be listed? Who cares? It's just a fucking Zoan. Well, okay, I guess they are classified differently, but who cares? Yeah, there's really not much to say about Logias. It's true. The last new Logia we saw, let's see. Gas was, Snow was those guys. Fucking Punk Hazard, no. I guess it was Dressrosa. Oh wait, no, what am I thinking? That wasn't him. I guess it was like Monet or Caesar Clown. Yeah, I don't know. That seems right to me, unless I'm missing something. All right, anyway. Okay, whatever. Dinosaurs, got it. An old spider, got it. And now on to everybody's favorite, mythical Zoan Devil Fruit. So here we go. All right, so the fish, mythical dragon, man, the azure dragon. There you go. He's a dragon. What do you know? Even among devil fruits, these are extremely rare. The majority of them seem to possess unique abilities akin to Paramecia's on top of the standard Zoan transformations. Now, okay, well, I'm not going to dig into it too much. It's just like this moment here, it seems like it's implying that, like, well, okay, this could just speak to the powers of the fruit, right? It's like, oh, no, there he is in his mythical Zoan form. I mean, it's true. Again, I'll just reiterate how retarded it is. Luffy is the literal only Zoan fruit in the entire series, including the mythical Zoans, that never transformed in any way until he awakened his devil fruit. Totally different. It's because it wasn't planned. This is clear as day. Oda's a hack. The end of conversation. Luffy should have had sea stone brass knuckles instead of hockey. I mean, where's the lie? What would be wrong with that approach? Just be practical. You know that my man Gold Roger did shit like that. Like, he had to fight smart. Fighting smart, little known secret, is what makes shonen fights fun and good. It's that we, the audience, can, like, attach ourselves to it and be like, oh, yeah, I know how this works. Yeah, of course they would use, like, fucking Kairosekian creative ways, because they got to deal with those Logias out there, you know? Cringe. All right, anyway, okay, look at all these these guys are all mythical Zoans. Almost all of whom were introduced during Wano. Jesus Christ. Roger was a big hockey guy, which you hate, Nate. You better hate him. Well, it's true, but, like, we haven't seen Roger do much in the story, so, like, it hasn't done much. I agree, though. Like, Roger using his atheism slash attack against Whitebeard, or was that against, no, I think it was against Whitebeard. It might have been against, fucking, Odin. But, well, look, don't forget, everything that's happening right now in the series is stuff that's been added after, like, 15 years of hockey becoming essential to the story and the combat system. Like, in the first drawing of One Piece, Roger did not have hockey because hockey didn't exist. Therefore, he did do all those adventures without hockey. Then Oda came up with hockey, and now, of course, Roger had high-level hockey, you know? So it's a complicated thing, a little bit, you know? All right, Zoan awakenings. Zoan-type awakenings don't affect their surroundings. What about Luffy? Excuse me? Luffy started to affect his surroundings once he awakened, so excuse me, I don't know about that. What are we linking here? You should read the previous Artur tweet I link. These two tweets are too interesting. Oh, you're right. This is now relevant to this part here. Wait, let me... I think is it 2 tweets here? Let me see. One sec. Let me pull this up. Well, I'll finish reading this, and then we can check these out. Okay, I guess there's a bunch of stuff here. I'm probably going to be skeptical, but okay, I pulled those up along with your other link. Wait, where'd that other link go? Oh, no, okay, I've got them all. All right, well, here we go. So it's just to finish this page, and then we'll move on to Cringe Macho. Zoan awakenings don't affect the surroundings, except Luffy. they need to develop a striking new transformation. Now you say that, but have we actually seen that? Because, like, yes, there is the Jailer Beast, the one and only example of this. However, like, are they really that different from, like, hybrid form Lucci? I don't really see a huge difference there. And, like, Lucci probably wasn't awakened because that concept didn't exist at the time. And, you know, that's it. And, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess they're bigger. I don't know. It seemed like they're reaching a little bit, but, like, they are bigger than, like, other ones, I guess. I don't know. Clearly, yeah, it was stated by Crocodile that they were awakened, whatever that means. They won't stay down for long. They all have devil fruit powers. They're awakened Zoan types. Greatest strength is their toughness and recovery speed. Okay, arigato crocodile sama. And the will that dwells within a fruit. It is as though the devil fruit is trying to escape our grasp, and it very well might be. Zoan fruits contain a will of their own, and this particular fruit was the name of a god. Oh god. The other name of the gum fruit is Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to let it wind me up. All right, Zoan types and just gain the traits of wild creatures. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You transform into like an animal or insect, and you can gain some of the characteristics of them, like Lucci talked about when we first saw him. That was the first kind of based Zoan time, and that was good. And even Chopper got some stuff, you know. Did you talk about Oda declaring that everything up to now is filler and the new readers can just start at 10:54? No. Would you link me that, Spooker? Or would somebody get the link to that? Because I didn't see. Where was that statement? Where did that statement come from? I saw people posting it around. If somebody could grab a link to it, I would really appreciate it. Because I actually didn't read the whole thing, but it looked like people were feeling some type of way about it. And I thought it was going to be part of like the part. It's not quite true. The people are exaggerating. People are exaggerating. That's not what he meant. But you know, Lamau, just skip it, bro. Yeah, that's classic Oda. Yeah, Oda says skip Skypea. You know, classic. All right. For aggressive attacks, the Zoan type is the strongest. Is this right here? Okay, well that's in Japanese, which is good. But where did this come from? Where did this come from? Oh yeah, this is the new Japanese challenge. That's too much. I'm not even gonna try. That would take me an hour to translate. I'm sure it would take actually probably far more than an hour to translate, if I could even do it. Maybe with G-Show. Okay, so all right, so we're done with these pages. Wherever we cover all this, let's now look at these Artur tweets that have been mentioned. I think I got them pulled up. Yeah. Let me move them over here. So I don't even know what the idea is here. Let's see what our boy Artur has to say for himself. Here is a translation. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff here. Okay. So there's a bunch of translations going around. Okay. I hope I don't have to shit on Oda too much about it. Okay, we'll get to that. All right, well, we'll check those out. But let's see these first. And by the way, what are these from? What is the source for these things? Where did he publish this? Was this in Shonen Jump somewhere? What's the deal? All right, but in the meantime, let's take a look at what Artur has to say for himself. Defend your position, Artur. Road to Laugh Tale officially classifies Luffy's fruit as both a paramecia and a mythical Zoan. And again, you shouldn't take it as gospel. You should not make this extremely embarrassing mistake Artur is doing and assuming that these like editor's notes confirm anything hardcore as if it is gospel. So he's making a huge mistake, but typical Artur. Am I right? No, he's not that bad. Okay, with its two official names, Gomu Gomu no Mi and Hito Hito no Mi Model Nika, this could explain why Luffy can use both Paramecia and Zoan Awakenings. Now, what he's doing, he says, okay, this could explain. This is exactly what I hate about people who read too much into these moments. It's like, stop. You don't know any of this. You are totally leaping to conclusions that you have no idea if they're true or not. And, okay, I'm not, you know what? This isn't like the worst idea possible. It is true. It is true that in the fight, Kaido specifically said, like, it's weird that you're acting both like a Zoan and like a, both like a Zoan and like a fucking Zoan. Paramecia, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. So, okay, so his explanation actually isn't terrible here. But see, what he needs to do in the follow-up is then say, wow, what unbelievable shit writing it is that Oda gave Luffy, like the literal god fruit with all these abilities. Instead, he is, like, excited and happy about this. Why? You shouldn't be this isn't good. This is bad writing. And also, you don't even know that this is true. So, I don't know. Okay, I guess we can get past the fact that it's bad writing. Maybe now is not the time to comment on what an abysmal writing choice this is, which it obviously is. They're trying to set up that mythical zones are both fucking Zoans and Paramecia. I mean, that's been the case kind of for a while with, like, Marco. Like, we know he has the powers of all three, including Logia, because the way that his flames work, he kind of can allow, like, he heals instantly, so, like, attacks past storm. This was a thing at the time. This was a notable thing about Marco. So, like, Marco is also a Logia. Is Luffy also a Logia? So what's the deal? It's like, no, stop. It's just that Nika was just such a mistake. Just making an awakened Paramecia. It's not that complicated. Just say that Joy Boy had the awakened Gum Gum fruit, and we called him the God Nika, if you gotta do that. And that he was known as Joy Boy. I don't know, it's fine. It's not that hard. Wait, isn't that the kanji for truth right there? Or Jitsu? Is that also the kanji for fruit? Hang on. Fruit. Oh shit, it means both? Damn, I'm a genius. So it also means me and fruit, huh? Gomu Gomu no mi. Interesting. So, Gomu Gomu no Jitsu no namae wa Nika Nika no mi desu. Oh boy. Classification is just humans making sense of the unknown. Absolutely true. Giving devil fruits more rules was a mistake. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. It's like Oda tried to give mythical fruits cool powers, but he's gone too far. He's gone way too far with the stuff he's doing. But okay, whatever. It doesn't, like, ruin One Piece or whatever. Fuck it. Okay, whatever. Okay. Furthermore, all right, more Archer stuff. The road. Yeah, oh, that's me. I'm the real Japanese man. That's me. My catchphrase. Here's what comes my catchphrase. Wait, that's not it. Wait, he's not saying it yet. Hang on. That's not my catchphrase.
I will eat your ass.
Isn't it beautiful,
is. Here
boys?
we go.
The ancient
That's my
land
theme
of
song.
Japan.
I love Japan, period.
There it is. That's the real one. Okay. All right. Furthermore, the Road to Laptail article states that Zoan fruits having a will of their own is supposedly what allows the technology to feed Zoan into inanimate objects. Yeah, no fucking shit. Wait. Okay, first of all, it was never a question. It never needed to be explained since we first saw Lasso a million years ago. It never needed explanation of any kind how it worked, because obviously you put an animal's, like, Zoan into it. That would explain absolutely nothing, Artur, and you're overreaching as always, or as you often do. What would it explain? Okay, I guess it kind of would explain something that was just, like, a little weird. It's like, okay, how would a Zoan being a thing make it alive? I mean, that's kind of weird, right? I don't know. It takes on the properties of the thing that you feed it. Not that complicated, I guess, you know? It having a spirit inside of it. Like, again, like, this idea is like... Oh, not this one. What am I doing? Get out of here. This idea, it's not like a hard retroactive continuity thing like Nika is or whatever. It's just, you know, it's like, it's Oda just building a little bit. Let's just say that it's true, right? Forget this translation. Let's just say that's true. We do know that spirits were mentioned. Okay, it's fine. I think Artur is reading it a bit too much. Let's just say it's true. That's Oda just building a bit on the lore. He's like, oh, no. It's not just that, like, there's an animal trait to it. There's, like, a spirit inside that gives it to it. Okay, that's not, like, totally ludicrous or insane. But I just don't think you should do much with it unless you're doing something, like, good. And what you did with Nika was not good. So far, like, everything about it is bad. So, I'm not loving it. Okay, in recent years, this trait has allowed for the development of technology that feeds Zoans to inanimate objects. Okay, so this pretty much jives with Artura's translation, which makes sense. So that's fine, and whatever. It's fine. Yeah, okay, I don't know. But again, we're just taking the editor's word for it. Who knows what's actually true? And what else has our boy got? Zoan awakenings instead are cited to bring body transformations. This is stated to make their bodies way tougher, but also affects the user's personality. Well, hang on there, Chief. I think you're overreaching a little bit once again. I guess this could explain why the jailer guards became so animalistic and why Luffy started laughing so much. Well, the Luffy laughing thing is obviously true. He did start to take on the... It's like, God, it's so fucking cringe, Oda. You revealed that he had eaten a fucking Zoan fruit all along the moment that he awakens, and only at that moment and not any sooner, he now begins laughing and taking on the traits of his Zoan fruit that he had the whole time. What the fuck? Does this mean... I mean, this opens up the idea that, like, is Luffy's fucking personality shaped by being a fucking laugh boy? What the hell? You don't want to open that can of worms. Don't do it. Do not do it. And let's double check the translation here. Again, this isn't the English, so this isn't the original Japanese, so who knows what's exactly true. Zoan awakenings don't affect the surroundings. Instead, the user seems to develop a striking new transformation. Okay. Their body gets much tougher, but their personalities become a little duller. Okay, so this seems to match Artura's translation once again. I mean, again, this is just a case where Artura is not wrong, apparently. However, should we take the words of the editors as gospel necessarily? I mean, maybe. I don't even think it's like that bad of a theory. He is in keeping with the editors. I just doubt the editors themselves. I doubt the editors, and I'm not going to just like assume that this is true until it's confirmed. And again, we have seen we've seen one example of this, which is the old guards in Impel Down. And they were always weird. And it, you know, to be fair, it was never explained why they acted like beasts, which they kind of did, and that was weird. So, you know what? I mean, this one isn't even that bad. This one is not that crazy. But this reminds me of the last one. It's just like building. You know what? All this stuff is really not that bad. And I'm really not, like, that in opposition to... I mean, this I don't like because it's just a bad idea that Oda had. But these two are kind of fine. And not even that, like, a big of a change from what we kind of already understand about the characters, you know? So, should we assume that Sengoku's fruit is awakened? Awakening was just such a mistake. Awakening was a huge, huge mistake. And just leaving it at what Crocodile had of... I mean, I guess Oda, he needed Awakening to be a thing so that he could introduce this thing for Luffy. This was always about Luffy, clearly. That he always wanted to introduce, like, Luffy Awakening as his, like, ultimate power level. Ever since Awakening was mentioned, I am sure that was the idea. Once you add a power set that your main character can do, of course they're going to do it at some point. This would be like fucking Ichigo never getting Bankai, or Naruto never getting the fucking Sage Mode, or Rasengan, or whatever the fuck. Awakening was a bit of power creep, it's true. It's like, I was happy with just the Crocodile stuff. Effectively Awakening, but just never named. It was called just, he is so good at using his power that's it. He's so good at using his power that he just figured out some advanced ways to use it. Love me some Crocodile. Love. Just in the same way that Rob Lucci is just like, yeah, I'm really advanced at the usage of my Devil Fruit, a Zoan. It's actually the best one for 1v1s. Based. Oh my god, early One Piece. So good. It's not even early. That's like mid One Piece to me. That's like late One Piece to me. Alright, and, alright, so that's it. Artur, I'll let you live. Not the worst thing in the world, alright? But, just got some issues with Oda. Some choices I would not have gone with. Okay, now here we can really skip through this shit, because it's time to talk about Yamato. Oh, good, everybody's favorite character. True, One Piece is way mid. But the middle of One Piece is great. Actually, that's not true, because the middle of One Piece now is post-time skip, which is, I mean, I don't know. The getting back together was all right. Fisherman Island had some good stuff. All right, armpit chads. Here we go. All right. Well, you say God Luffy is fun. Don't like the God part, but Gear 5th Luffy is fun in many ways. True. All right, Yamato with bucket. Indeed, doesn't want anyone to know she's a girl, but she is a girl. All right, glad we clarified that. No need to worry about that anymore. While Yamato now uses a weapon like Kaino's, this wasn't always the intent. Okay, whatever. She had a katana. What do you want? She had a fucking other weapons. She fucking was like dressed more girly or whatever. She wore a dress at one point. Wow, amazing. And again, I'm just look. There's so much devoted to fucking 3 whole fucking pages for you. Why? Oh my god, this is so much shit. We don't need this. This is so over the top. Oh god, she's gonna fucking join. She's gonna fucking join, and I'm gonna have to deal with this for the rest of the fucking series. Oh god. There's way too much shit here for her to not join. I want to believe. Oh god. All right. Oh wait. You know what? Before we read that, let's just check out those translations. You know what? We'll get back to this, but all right. Let's see what Arturo has to say. Let's look at the translation. All right. Here's the. Wait. That's not it. I wanted the Japanese one. All right. Here's the source material. Looks like it was printed in Jump somewhere. Okay, that's cool. There it is. And translation. Let's look at Arturo's because it looks kind of nice. Back when I was a kid, there was a certain vision I had in mind. Okay. Ignore the commentary. I want to draw a manga where the finale is its highest peak. I wonder if I could pull that off. Now then, for just a little more, the Wano Country Saga will be wrapping up. After a long time, the preparations are finally done. Only took 25 years. Lol. Which he actually did say. That's the wada, or laugh kanji. Haha, funny. Even though if you read from here on, it's totally okay. After all, from here on, we're getting to the One Piece. There it is. Okay. One Piece des. I'll be drawing every single secret in this world I've been hiding up until now. It'll be fun. Please fasten your seatbelts. I look forward to it. Okay. Oda is a very lol, so random kind of guy. Okay. Breaking news, Oda says he always hoped One Piece's finale would be the highest peak of the series. Okay, alright, first of all, is anyone else so tired of just the concept of breaking news? What is the news here? I'm so exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted by this, like, breathless, over-the-top reporting of, like, what is essentially, like, a non-story here. What is he saying here? Look, Oda is his own spokesman. Like, okay, what kid who had, like, a creative drive... Look, Oda drew manga since he was very young. Of course he wanted to draw some... What is he really saying here? He's saying that, like, the end is the best part. Wow. Shocking. Unlike me. You see, I plan on drawing a manga where the ending was the worst part, personally. It's just, look, as always, I don't actually really have a problem with anything saying. What I'm annoyed by is the over-reporting of the fucking facts of the story. That's like, Artur, calm down, my man. He's not saying that, like, he planned it since chapter 1, that, like, everything would happen. He just released a publicity statement, because that's part of his job, to say that, like, bro, the end's gonna be the best, trust me. I mean, didn't this man kind of gas up Wano as well? It was not the best arc in the world, all right? There were some better arcs in One Piece, you know? Little disappointed by some of the ways that some things went, all right? Did you hear the news that Otis in the next chapter would be good? Oh my god, he planned the series since chapter 1? Boichi, is that you? I gotta read the end of Dr. Stone. I assume that's Dr. Stone. Oh god. All right, and now to address this other thing about, like, even though if you read from here on, it's totally okay. After all, we're getting to One Piece. I mean, like, at this, I want to translate it, like, a little bit. I'm not going to be able to. Yonde kurete mo daijoubu. He is saying, like, it's okay. Koko kara, from here, like, from here reading is okay, he's saying. Datte koko kara ga, like, I don't know, like, from here or something, it's One Piece. Whatever. Okay, I'm not that good. Towa ie. I don't know. He's like saying, like, yeah, he is saying basically, like, from reading on here. I can actually kind of read this. From here on out, like, it's okay to start reading. So like, I don't know. Like, yes, he is saying that, but he's a publicist. Look, the man is a professional mangaka. It's like, he is not saying that, like, I am making a public statement that it is literally acceptable to read One Piece from exactly this chapter on. He's just, yeah, I mean, he's just trying to say, like, get people, read One Piece, man. Increase my sales. Increase my publicity. Increase the popularity of my series. Because I kind of dipped there for a while with Wano, you know? There was we took a little hit on the sales. We took a little hit on the rankings. So, like, I don't know. There's nothing to see here. It's a publicity statement. I don't know, like, the fact that it is notable he's saying, like, I'm gonna reveal all the secrets I've been hiding. We're probably gonna lear Vegapunk. What's One Piece? What's the Void Century? All that stuff. Who's Joy Boy? Fucking, you know. That's fine. Yeah, hey, great. I mean, that's what we've all been waiting for. I really hope he delivers well. Look, I would love to get on a trend of speaking far more positively about the things that Oda is doing. Like, if we were doing Talking Pirates during Whole Cake, I mean, yeah, I had a lot of positive things to say, man. Like, those weeks were like gifts. They were bounties, but we are mired in some fucking Yamato cringe shit right now, and some fucking, the lore could be good, could be bad. You know, for every good thing, there's a bad thing. Like Pluton was in Wano. Really, Nika? It was really in Wano, along with every other important thing in the series. Odin jacking off happens every fucking chapter. Jesus Christ. So it's a mix right now, you know. It's a mix. Anyway, hey, Oda's like, faster seatbelts, we're getting to the end. I mean, he keeps saying we're getting to the end. That's cool. You know, that he's made that clear. Again, what does the end mean? We could easily be here 5 more years. We could easily be here, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more years. It's possible. It's possible. Probably not that long, but I don't know. 5 years easy, I think. Fasten your seatbelts because we're driving this series off a cliff.
What were they thinking with this shitload?
Wait, I've got the perfect soundbite. Speaking of off a cliff.
Why are you gay?
There you go. 2 more weeks until One Piece is back. I thought it was back in 1 week. Am I wrong? I don't know. Whatever. Right. Okay. In fact, maybe at the end we'll check when the next chapter is. Okay. Right. So One Piece is coming. Great. Looking forward to it. Very excited. Very excited. It's also true. He might wrap things up way faster than 5 years. It is true. We just don't know. And also, look, I'm convinced Wano was way longer than Oda intended it to be. I am thoroughly convinced. Like a year or 2. That could easily happen with future arcs. I mean, the bloat has been a real problem for Oda, and I could just see this thing stretching beyond what he thinks it's going to be. As somebody who has a problem with measuring time and stuff, I think we have a kinship on this. That's why I am literally Oda, as we all know, you know. There's 2 Odas. All right, Yamato, there she is. Okay, she there you go. Doesn't want anyone to know she's a girl. That's where she wore the thing. Why did she wear the mask, bro? Why did she wear the mask? Okay, whatever. She was girly. Like, who cares? Okay, whatever. She looked like more of a girly girl. She had, like, lipstick or whatever. That looks more like her. That seems like her final design or whatever. She used to be more serious. Okay, cool. All right, thank God we're at this part. We can just blast through this shit. She is a big guy for you. She is, like, 8 feet tall. Yamato's... Okay, there's the hybrid. Okay, cool. Whatever. It's a reference to stuff. Some Japanese lore. Okay, great. Who cares? Not me. Whatever. She's an ice dog. Weird. That's a weird fruit, man. It's a weird fruit. Would be a weird addition to the crew, you know. Kind of unironically, nobody cared about Yamato until she wore the mask. When you compare the interest people put in Yamato, yeah. I want to be just like Odin and head out to sea, but I'm a girl, not a guy like him. Clearly Oda wrote this part out. This was only here for the concept. You see, that got written out, and now we all know for Yamato to be the strong, independent man that we all know and love. That's clearly Oda's intent. You know, I feel totally safe in saying that. So it's interesting how much Yamato has evolved since this ancient history that was written into the lore here. Oh, we've really, you know, clearly that's out of the picture now. My dad helped the current shogun Orochi overthrow his corrupt and tyrannical predecessor. Okay, there you go. Blah, blah, blah. She has the hyena fruit with a fake penis. She's just got that giant clit, you know. That giant clit, you know. All's fair in love and war, you know, truly. In some early concepts, Yamato is shown as identifying as male. At one point, Yamato was believed the previous shogun was evil. Wait, oh my god, they cut this shit out, didn't they? They cut out the depictions when Yamato was a boy, which, you know, the more I read of this, I mean, they didn't show any of that. I am convinced that Yamato was going to be a boy, but I mean, I could be wrong. Because again, the obvious thing that's going on with Yamato, and the more I read, the more I'm thoroughly convinced. Yamato was always going to be, was shown to be against identifying as male. Right. Like the stuff about, but I'm a girl, not a guy. And where was that line? It was like, it's around here somewhere. Fucking, I told you to stop calling me young master. That was gonna, now she's got the, her fucking approach is totally different now for some reason that I don't understand. When will it end? When will the gimmick end? Jesus Christ. Previous, okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right, whatever. There's nothing new here. Momonosuke, bitter and jealous. Okay, she's hidden with Momonosuke. Whatever. Who cares? This is all very uninteresting to me. An unknown blah, blah, blah. Yamato, God, what is... I really don't understand. The deal with Yamato. Why has Yamato gotten an unbelievable amount of focus in the story? Has like this weird gimmick of identifying as another human being. I really do not get what Oda is getting at. It's just like, and all this fucking wank of Yamato. When like what they like about Yamato is that she's a hot girl. It's bizarre. Again, I need to remind myself, right? I can't get too like hype pilled or like story pilled. These are people selling a series, and Yamato is a very marketable character. So that's it. That's the reason. Like, yeah, I mean, she's kind of cute. She's got like a positive energy, you know. I just don't know what to make of it. It's very strange. Oh, I was going to say before, the obvious intent with Yamato that answers the question as to like why is everybody fucking calling her young master? She's obviously the trope of like you. I mean, and the reason like this has just reinforced it with the backstory. She's like, I told you to stop calling me young master, because she is a fucking she is that trope of like Shogun has like a female daughter raised as a boy because like Kaido had no sons. So Yamato is the best that Kaido's got to like take over and rule as Shogun, which we literally know is what Kaido wanted to do with Yamato. Like, you will rule. It's just that fucking Phoenix Emperor shit from whatever it is. Yamato would have been a dude, but some editor said, what if she had tits? No, I mean, where does that come from? I kind of want to confirm that stuff, because I remember reading about that, or hearing about it at least, but I don't know. I mean, editors have all the power and none of the power, because they can make strong recommendations, and they can force stuff to push. You know, it's just whatever. Okay, whatever. We get the idea. We get the idea. Blah blah blah. Some bullshit about what she called herself for a while. Who cares? Clashing with Kaido, Yamato tried countless ways to sail away. Yeah, okay, so she was captured, she was chained up. There you go. Anything, I don't think there's much of interest here. She rebelled, she made friends with the samurais. Oh, didn't I hear just recently about Attack on Titan's editing? That it was stuff about, like they had prepared like 15 different ideas for the ending, which, again, who knows what level of fleshed out those are. Again, they have an incentive to say that to sound impressive. There is no, like, they could have just been throwing around really bullshit ideas like, oh, everyone dies and it ends, and wouldn't that be weird? And they're like, no, that's retarded. Okay, that could have been one of them, you know? In fact, I think everyone was supposed to die early on in the series, you know? Have you read the manga, Nate? Of course, absolutely. As shown famously at the end of that video I made. That I forget the name of. Yeah, okay, alright. Whatever. People doing things. Yamato young. Oh, God. This is... Okay, whatever. I think they had 15 endings and chose all 15 and crammed them together. I mean, it does show some signs of that stuff, so yeah. Reminds me of Spy Family's editor. Has the author doing a story that he feels nothing for all his own characters. Well, you know, that just sounds like my boy fucking, what is it? The guy who wrote Dragon Ball, right? He treated his manga as a job, and he was a workman. And I honestly think that there's something to be said for that attitude, to approach as a professional first and not get overly attached to your characters, because that will sway your judgment on things. It will. And not always for the good. All right, super easy guide to the opening of Wano. It ain't opening, bro. Momonosuke said, build that wall.
Isn't it
Akira
beautiful, boys?
Toriyama,
The
thank you.
ancient land
He
of
said,
Japan.
this is just for the Japanese. No one else is allowed in. We've got to build the wall. All right, they're not allowed in. This is just for the Wano-ese people, all right? We're going to build a wall and make the beast pirates pay for it. I laugh every time. It's funny every time. There is a legend of an actual emperor's son named Yamato who dresses a girl to infiltrate an enemy castle. I mean, that sounds pretty accurate, and it clearly is that trope. It is the trope. Will the Odin thing ever stop? Will it stop by the time we get out of Wano? I want it to end. I want it to end so fucking bad. Imagine this character joins the crew, and the fucking so funny meme is that they just say that they're Odin until the end of the fucking series. Oh my god. If she stops doing the Odin thing, at that point I would be far more be like, okay, all right, at least like this not funny. And like, you guys know, I've been frustrated with Odin's dick suck reputation for so long, and a character literally embodies it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. If she stops doing the Odin thing she won't have a character, well, she can do the freedom thing. She can be all about that freedom, and she can still be cute and ganky and fun. And her thing can be, I don't know, she like forgets she's a girl sometimes. That would still be fun. I don't know. Like, that could be done. Like when Sanji was laughing at her in the men's bath. You know, that's funny. Bro, guys, it's just a joke. It's so clearly a joke. Okay, but let's not harp too much on this point. All right, feel whatever you want, but I think I'm gonna be sitting pretty by the end of this arc. I do have a pretty strong theory. I think this Odin thing will either go away or she will just stay in Wano. It's got to be one of the two. There's no way this can persist. There's just no way, because it's not funny and it's annoying. It's just fucking delusion. Who thinks that they're another human being? It's, again, as a joke it works. You know, this is one of those things. Inevitably, when Yamato gets off of this train, is like, okay, I'm not literally another person, all right, and then begins to develop a character from there. Once we know that happens, it will be far more palatable, and in retrospect, it'll be like, okay, all right, it was annoying, but it was building to a joke at least. Hopefully, Green Bull will beat the shit out of her. I mean, that'd be something, you know. Gimmick not giving, not. TBH, Oda not past giving a crew member a bad gimmick that just stays. Well, I can't totally disagree. Some of them have been a little frustrating. I am still deeply unimpressed by, like, the Zoro wandering off thing. I have always thought was way overdone. For like, I'm talking about since, like, Alabasta, I thought it was overdone. I was like, this isn't that funny. This is just kind of, like, annoying. I know that it's his thing now. Zoro has been thoroughly flanderized in his like bad direction thing. It's just that, look, it's a joke, and when you repeat a joke a lot of times, it ceases to be funny. Like, you do it in little touches. It's too on the nose, and it's like, ha, he has literally no idea where literally anything is. I mean, to me, it's just a joke done too many times. It's not that funny. Zoro is a MGTOW who follows his own path and nothing else. Where is it? Where's my fucking soundbite? Ah, yeah! That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's a character. It's a caricature of the idea. And look, don't get me wrong. It's not the worst. It's a funny gimmick that's done too often. Like, Sanji's nosebleeds kind of got that way too for a while. Although that kind of peaked with with Fisherman Island. So that kind of felt like it was building to something. The Kraftsdorf theory that Zoro is deeply traumatized by stairs. That's why he gets lost. That's a funny one. Okay, all right. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Who cares about this? People were in places. Guys, whoa. Breaking news. Did you know that Peoples was in places? They was. I promise you, Peoples was in place. I guess this is like, is this an old map or something? Or is this like a new one? I guess it's sketches, right? It's sketches. That's the premise of this. It's sketches from the old day. He was mapping stuff out. Tonoyasu, is that the guy's name? Because his hair is like different here. I guess he had a little bit of a different design. That's fine. It's like Ieyasu. Yusu. Wait. Who's Tonoyasu? Tonoyasu One Piece. Oh, that's like his real name, right? Or that was his fake name? Okay, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, that was his name. Yeah, it's kind of true. All the Straw Hats gimmicks have kind of become like that, and that's why there is an argument for continually adding new blood into the Straw Hat crew, but still, Wano just had too many characters. Who are half these people? I mean, that's for sure. Wano was extremely bloated, and we did not need all of this, but we got a little carried away, didn't we? Happens to the best of us. Now, why are there like 8 orbs next to Apu? Are they the Dragon Balls? Did Apu get the Dragon Balls, bruh?
Bow down, bitch.
I think that's what Apu needs to say when he gets them all. Ugh, all right. Okay, whatever. Look at this as much as you want. I'm not going to. Oh my god, the end is in sight. Okay, here we go. I've been defending New Piece this whole stream, but this is ridiculous. Snoother, I like you. I think you'll fit right in around here. We do nothing but shit on One Piece. That's all we do, baby. That's all we do. And then we say to One Piece,
You're gonna be recompleted.
when you let me rewrite it, Oda, New Piece will be recompleted, and it's gonna be great. We just have to strike down One Piece so that it can be reunited, the nobody with the heart. It'll be formed. Oh, have you? Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I don't remember seeing Snoother as a name. Maybe I was just blind. There's a lot of fucking characters. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Although, actually, now that I think about it, Zoe doing nothing is truly wild. Isn't it wild that nothing came of it? Again, I give Oda a little bit of slack on that because I do, like, he's building at the end of One Piece. It's going to happen. I mean, if nothing happens then, I will take all this back and I will fucking look like a fool. But I am Wano will open at the end of the series. I'm convinced. I'm thoroughly convinced. Momo's going to be there. He's going to call the elephant over. They're going to open the borders. It's going to be a whole thing. Elephant shows up, says Nika, doesn't elaborate, leaves.
Bow down, bitch.
He said one word, and that's it, and then he left. Rip ZKK, indeed. Oh, day 1 of the Pod D cast. Oh, damn, okay, all right. I just, it's just one of those things where I guess, like, some of the names you see in different contexts, you, like, visually associate with different stuff. So I probably saw it in, like, comment sections or whatever, but here on Twitch, different environment, didn't ring a bell immediately. So he had all these characters planned out from the start. I'm trying to think if this is, like, excessive or not. I mean, of course, there were going to be the Scabbards. He had Kid. He had Hyoguro there, too. Karibo was going to be there. Big Mom's Story About Sword. Story About Sword? What does that imply? Apu talked no jutsu Drake from a fight, and now Kid no longer wants to kill him at all for his betrayal. Oda has been watching Naruto, recently confirmed. Yeah, clearly. Absolutely true. So he planned to do all this shit. Okay, he planned for Zoro to give Hiyori an old romp in the hay. Good old Denjiro over here. A lot of fucking dudes. All right, there's a lot of fucking dudes, man. What can you do? Story about sword. Maybe he was gonna, like, do a story about Napoleon. Because, like, Napoleon has gotten the shaft. My man Napoleon, the sword in her hat, is my favorite homie. No cap, dead ass, for real. All right? That's on God. Why is that so funny?
You're gonna be recompleted.
That's what Big Mom needs to say to all her homies. Big Mom is down with the homies and the Nikas. Little known fact. It's true. So, oh yeah, I mean, if Big Mom's dead, they're probably all dead. But I still love Napoleon. He's great. All right, anyway, so getting to our boy ZKK, the man who's going to kill Kaido when he inevitably awakens and comes back because the raid failed. Ringo, Flower Capital, Kibi, Kuri, Udon, Hakumai. These are all the places in which Zushina did nothing and then walked away. That was something. So the map covers Act 1 and 2. There's even info on Zunisha. This gives us a great summary. Okay, does it? Where's Zunisha? Right, Onigashima, right. Doesn't really say who's in Onigashima. Okay, that's fine. What even was the deal with Act 1 and 2, man? What's the deal? I am so confused as to, like, the concept of Act 3. I guess it was just... I guess we overthought it. Our Act 5 structure was just overthinking it, and Oda wasn't going to literally one for one. So I want to know, when is everyone going to apologize and say that we fucked up, and I give back the enjoyment that I got from thinking that Oda was going to do the 5-act structure of a kabuki play? That's what I want. I will not be satisfied until every person who enjoyed theorizing about the 5-act structure apologizes and returns to me specifically. I need them to at me on Twitter and say, Nate, I apologize. I return the goodness, because if I don't do it, no one will. I will be like those guys collecting the bounties for Big Mom, you know. Zunisha only came to break the Luffy's fruit continuity. She really dropped by just to say Nika and then peace out, you know. They need to return. No, they don't need to return the fan card. It's that joy, that enjoyment they had was not based on fact, so they have to return it. They have to give it back. It's actually going to have 5 acts, and Act 6 is going to... 6 acts, rather. And Act 6 is going to be as long as everything else combined. Dude, so he's going to take the Homestuck approach, basically? That sounds based to me.
Easy money!
That's what we'll say. Oh, boy. All right, and... okay, whatever. Summary, there's a summary. See annotation by Marco and Zoe, which is late arrival. And Jinbei. And again, okay, well, I mean, he sketched this out, like, clearly, like, at the beginning. He definitely sketched this out, like, at the beginning of Wano, because there's no way I mean, whatever. Who knows when, like, Jinbei was planned, but, like, yeah, this was, like, as they were developing it, as they're coming up with the characters and stuff. Okay, that's fine. One by one, the one by Kyoshiro alludes to his true identity. Isn't it cool to see that the key details were all worked out at the very start of the arc? Chapter 1, baby! I'm talking Chapter 1. He knew it all along. All the key details, you guys. All the key... Jesus Christ, these fucking... okay, but hey, many key details. Jinbei rant incoming. No. These days, I have very little to say negative. Chapter 1. Oh, baby, that's the one. Absolutely true. I have a little bad to say about Jinbei currently, other than he's kind of boring. You were at my side all along. So true. BB, Blackbeard, excuse me? Wait, who the fuck is that? BB. Can anyone, what the fuck is that? Roddy? Who are these people that showed up late? Best boy? Are they talking about moi? Watashi? Boku? Ore? It's Vivi. Yeah, Vivi confirms she's showing up. Enhance. I don't know, man. Weird. The monkey and the bull minx. Oh, shit, you're right. Okay. Yeah, okay, they're minx. All right, I guess. I'm assuming. All right, that's it. And we're done. That's it, everybody. Oh, Jesus. What if Jinbei was the author of One Piece all along? We've been reading his novelization of the events. What would you say that, Nate? What would I say to Jinbei, Nate? There'd only be one thing to say.
You're gonna be recompleted.
And I'd recomplete him on the spot. I'd hit him with the old... And the...
Bow down, bitch.
And I'd finish him off with a beefy...
They're sexualizing young girls, and it's getting to the point where even I have a problem with it.
That's it. All right, everybody, we're done. I'm tired. I gotta go. Hey, it's been fun. It's a good one. I mean, now, I don't know what we're gonna do next chapter. If there's a new chapter next week, I think we might just skip part 4. Because, like, who cares? Who fucking cares? It's gonna be all, you know, do-overs, all rehashed information. Like, I'll read it on my own time. It's gonna be all stuff like this, you know. Stuff that we all know the information for already. Some clarifications that, like, could be even, like, an issue, you know? Like, it's probably going to do more bad than good. Part 4 is Nika stuff, but we already had Nika stuff. Oh, of course, we have to do the gamble. Of course, we will settle the gamble. But we had all the Nika stuff we could ever possibly need here. Because, like, it's probably already out by now. I mean, I don't think they have the translation done, but, Let me see. Let's just refresh and see if it's here. You never know. No, okay, not yet. We were born too soon. We were born in the wrong generation, bros. Have you changed your mind with remove Nika or Haki? Let's analyze. Okay, what should I remove? If I remove Nika, Joy Boy's coming with it and all that stuff. That's a tough one. I'm thinking seriously. Oh, excuse me. Shit. I'm having a real hard time because both are just terrible. Both are just nightmare-inducing. Although, and again, not all, like, some facets of them in both cases are, like, not the worst thing in the world. If I had to pick one... Okay, if it's Haki or Awakening... Okay, that's an easy one. Haki or Awakening, I know that, like, yeah, Awakening did lead to the Nika stuff, which is bad, but I choose Haki, because Awakening could have been done in a more delicate... But I guess we're dealing with the reality on the ground. If we get rid of Awakening, then we get rid of Nika. So that's good. Later, Fidelio. Peace out, dog. I'm gonna go with, I literally can't decide. I don't know. I'm gonna be a cowardly centrist. I'm gonna be a cringe fence sitter. I can't decide. I cannot make up my mind. All right, so on that note, Haki or 9/11? Well, Haki is way worse than 9/11, obviously. Okay, so we're doing a prediction now. Haki, you hacky. I just don't know. Look, Haki is the easy one because it's like so broad and it fucked up like it changed the tone of fights in ways I don't like at all. But the fucking, like, the Nika thing is like the worst thing to ever happen on the details. It hurts me spiritually. Okay. We're going to the prediction, boys. All right, let's see what the people say. All right, so for this chapter lit, for this little baby chapter thing, we're looking at 8% Goda, 68% Hakta, and this is gamble. The money is down. We've got serious stakes here. And 28% on recompleted. Okay, now, considering the deep hack that we just suffered, I think that Goda is straight out. Please. Nika, please. Nika and Yamato stuff, all chapter, I don't think, come on, get out of here, bro.
Fuck me, I can't fucking do it, shit.
Now, was it recompleted, Was it now, let's analyze. We have to make a decision here. There was a seriously large amount of Hakta going on in here. But when it comes to Oda... What Pop-Tart CK is that? What the fuck is that? Is that just a fucking spam post? Because that's hilarious. I want that to be real because that's really funny. But I'm gonna ignore it for now. Okay, it did recomplete a lot of info. Okay, you know me. It's got to be recompleted. Duh. It's all on recompleted, duh, boys. Recompleted, duh, wins the day. You are gonna be recompleted, and that's all there fucking is to it, boys. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry to the losers out there, but think of the odds. Thank God I didn't go all in on Hakta. Look, there was some Hakta, but recompleted a supremacy had to rule the day, you know? The upset of the century. The double fruits were big Hakta, but, you know... There's I just felt like it, you know, that's it. I get to decide. So that it be like what it is, you know. Sometimes they think it don't be like it. Wait, let me get the quote. Oh yeah, that's it. Sometimes they don't think it be like it is, but it do. Oh, I truly am the Joker, baby. All right. All right, on that note, Warai Banashi, I'm out of here, everybody. I've truly been broken. I'm exhausted spiritually. Yo, I just did back and shoulders at the gym today, so my energy is spent. I need to go get some food. I need to go get some drank. And I need to go relax, you know, because tomorrow's my relaxing day, so it's going to be fun. Go do some yoga tomorrow, you know, something like that. It's going to be nice. Hey, but everybody, it's been fun. It's been a great time. I'm going to go open up that Japanese chat in the Discord. Hey, go join the Discord, man. We'd be talking about One Piece. You know, we're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. If you know Japanese, go join. I'm going to go make a chat about it. And it's going to be fun. All right, lads. I'll see you next time. It's been real. Peace out. As Luffy would say, eat a lot of meat. I will. I got to get my protein on. Open the Japanese banana chat borders. Will do. Bye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you next time. Hey, hopefully with a new chapter. In fact, you know what? Wait. Okay, last thing. Let's just see. One Piece chapter. I just want to confirm. We usually do this. Is there a chapter? Is there a chapter of One Piece? It's like the weekly schedule thing. Where is that fucking thing? One Piece. Shit. Where's that damn page? Oh, got it. Right here. Okay, boom. And we are looking at... People are saying that yes, but we'll just confirm visually. What the fuck? Come on, load. Load, motherfucker, load. Isn't it supposed to, like, zoom in or something? Okay, whatever. And it's July 15th. Oda break. Okay, that's... Wait, July 18th. Huh? What? Who? I'm confused. Okay, Oda will be back. Wait. Am I fucking this up? The leak date on July 22nd. Ah, okay. So we're likely to... Huh? I think there's going to be one next week. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one next week. I don't know how this fucking schedule works. But look, it was 4 weeks off and then on again. So it's probably going to be there, right? Okay, that's it. Going to be there one next week, most likely, and we'll see you there, lads. All right, it's been real. Peace out. Bye-bye.